Oh, apparently I messed up that there. Let me click this here. There we go. There we go. Now you guys are on screen. Excellent.
Hello. Let's see
Oh,
what's happening.
why are they all frozen? There. Fixed it. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 22, Skeptalk Live.
Hi.
What's up, everybody?
This episode's titled Stargates. And just to let everybody know, that is the second half of the show. The first half of the show we're going to cover, just like we always do, random news. And then the second half of the show we're going to go into a crazy conspiracy theory regarding Stargates. And it's just exactly what you think. Fucking Stargates.
This episode's all about the guy that played MacGyver.
All right. So, Jason, how you doing today?
Pretty good, man. Powering through my first week back at school, loving my classes, ready to talk about some fucking other dimensions or whatever this means.
Awesome.
Oh, can the multiverse be real?
Maybe.
Oh, you know it.
Shayna, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. It's been the sun can come back soon. As much as actually I want it to snow, but been having the feels.
The only reason I want it to snow is because my dog is adorable running through.
Oh.
I
Other than
accept
that,
that.
I dislike snow, so.
I love it.
All right, so let's take a look at the viewer list here. I am seeing Eisenhorn, Keba Trollette, Monster Cat, son of a bitch, Nefertum, Resin, Squabbly Still, Twisty, Flight, and Zod. Thank you guys very much for joining us. Yeah, a badass. So let's see. We've got Wes coming on the show today. He's gonna get a hold of me when he is available, and we'll do a little switchy poo to get everything, get the fourth camera on here. Oh, he says he's good to go. All right, let me just add him to the call now. Mess up the screen real good.
Also, Udo, we can't see the screen on Discord at the moment. Your logo.
How's that?
There we go.
All right. Okay, so that's fixed. Yeah, Gnarls just said he's on. Let me fix that real quick. Do. Actually, that's gonna be a little rougher than I thought.
Uh-oh.
Because let me just grab the right thing here. To grab something before we go. Is the alert box.
Hey, did you guys hear that new sound when bits happen? It's not as cool as the old one, but it's still here. You just got to donate 10 bits instead of 1.
Right. So
work.
We were talking about it, and the single bit spam could get a little bit disruptive for the podcast. So it's 10 bits to get the sound that is ridiculous, and then a smaller bit. Anything less than that is just smaller. But yeah, let me mess up our cameras real good here, and add. Oh, where'd he go? He said he was online. There we go.
That's all you gotta do. You're welcome, everyone.
Oh, this is one I was. This is one I was working on. It's not quite working.
Oh no, I don't hear the sound.
There we go. There's the thing.
Oh, that looks pretty neat.
Yeah. That was what I'm working on. It's not quite ready to go yet. I'm still working on it. But Wes, how you doing?
A little tired, a little sore. Just got done with a really rough game of dodgeball. You know,
that's the calm of these days, huh?
Yeah, I don't wear a headband for that. Just saying.
Yeah, okay. Lies. You look like you're very fast.
I'm not. I guarantee you. You wouldn't say that if you saw me in person.
It's because headbands are for speed.
Not the
Right.
thick ones. The thick ones are just to keep sweat out of my eyes.
Yes, Nefertim. I am actually programmed to dance every time the 10 bits are dropped.
Right.
Or-
Oh man, there's a huge delay. This is odd.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, I see that I have no picture. I'm fixing that right now. Like I said, everything's gone wonky.
Wes looks a whole lot like Patrick. Or maybe it's the other way around. Patrick looks like
Swayze.
Right.
Look different.
Hot AF.
I think your names were switched at the beginning.
Yep.
Jasper Cam! Oh, it's gone.
Yep.
Bye, Jasper.
No,
How's
I had-
everybody out in Twitchland doing? How you guys doing in the chat?
We have Logan Paul's mom in the house.
Oh, shit.
I don't know who Logan Paul's mom is, but I do appreciate Logan Paul's mom dropping in.
Right.
I thought she was out camping.
In the woods. That's terrible. Bad joke.
All right, activate.
Oh, yeah,
there we
'cause
go.
I'm
There
the
we
one that laughed
go.
at it.
All right, my camera's
By
back.
the way, Neff, no, I cannot dodge a wrench. If I don't catch it, I just go out every time.
All right. I mean, let me make sure that I was just told the alerts aren't going through. So, stream dashboard overlays. Open up the test. That tab, and then try it one more time. Here's a fake follower. Yeah, it looks like they're going through. I apologize that yours didn't go through, but yeah, looks like everything is working. So,
Right.
and I'm doing super damn well today. Been networking for the channel, meeting a lot of people, going and saying hi to a bunch of people. We're now a member of the X3 group, X3L
Okay.
group. So, a group of unified streamers doing stuff, getting things done, supporting each other. A lot of cool stuff. We're also a member of the Benda 42 group, which are another group of really cool streamers. Like, I've just been meeting a bunch of streamers and having a good time with everybody. So, yeah, we got 2 new commands in the chat if you're bored. Well, if you drop by for the lurk reason, and you do ! lurk, it'll thank you for hanging out and shout yourself out, which is really cool. All right, so let's get into the podcast today. Talk about some news. Got some news here for everybody today.
I didn't even cheat and watch him build it.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
welcome.
Dude, it went super smooth today, super
Oh,
fast.
I should do that.
All right, once again, everything we're doing in this podcast is fair use, and when you decide to come give me a guideline or give me a strike or whatever because I used your stuff, this is transformative for criticism. So we're also going to declare that this is scholarship, but I don't know for what. But this is criticism and scholarship. So
Yeah, we're smarter than your idea, so we're making it better.
right, next time it'll be parody. All right. So Shayna, you said you wanted a tech section. You might rethink that after these stories because I brought you some tech stories.
Oh boy.
So I'm titling this story "Science." So can you guys guess what that is?
Butt plug.
Close.
Vagina plug.
Oh, it goes like
Vagina plug.
yeah, something for I don't know.
It's a stint for male urethra.
Oh wait, I hear this? It's like some kind of an electrical stimulator that's supposed to help with cramps.
These guys don't game. Let me take this one, Udo. That is an RGB for your anus.
Close. Close. Scientists often hope to break ground with their research, but a group of Australian researchers would be happy breaking wind. The team developed ingestible electronic capsules to monitor gas levels in the human gut. When it's paired with a pocket-sized receiver and a mobile phone app, the pill reports tailwind conditions in real time.
Oh, I thought it was gonna explode.
This is
That's
a
a bit better,
fart
yes.
monitor.
That's amazing. I need one of those.
Why would they not make that a suppository? I mean, I feel like they missed a mark here, right?
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Nefertum says my set looks good today. Yeah, Nefertum and Brian, who was on the show a little while ago, came by and gave me helped me set up lights and shit, so that I'm not just some weirdo sitting in my dark anymore.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
that's
wondering. I was
exactly
like,
what
that
I'm
looks
doing.
really good.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
So,
Just watching.
the researchers led by Kourosh Kalantar Zadesh of RMIT University and Peter Gibson of Monash University reported their invention Monday in Nature Electronics. So this is to, they've got, you're going to get information on microbes and stuff like that, but it gives you live updates on when you're going to fart. Or like when farts are going to be an issue for you.
Like
Right.
it's an app on your phone.
Yeah.
And it's just like an alert.
Gotta
Like,
skip church.
Right.
Exactly.
So like, oh man,
Probably useful.
I'm gonna start an interview in 10 minutes. Better check. All right, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
I noticed you said that guy was from like RMIT. I wonder if he like mumbles the R. He's like, yeah, I'm totally from RMIT.
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
up, people?
RMIT stands for Rural MIT.
Yeah, so not the same thing.
Yeah, not the
He's
same
like, yeah, I'm
thing.
definitely part of MIT. How are we doing?
Yeah,
Paul-
part of MIT. I just made this fart monitor.
Right, and it has sensors for CO2, H2, and O2, as well as for a button-sized silver oxide battery and transmission system.
So think Fitbit, but for farts.
Bro, dude, this is a fart bit.
It is, dude. It's also a GPS tracking device.
Yeah, yours.
How many farts per step have I taken today?
Carlozard says science is lies and read the Bible for frick's sake. Well, I mean, yeah.
I guess that's pretty fair.
Says the guy who has already used the word Sasquatch and AIDS in this
Yeah.
chat.
That's true. That's true.
Joey
I would
Fritz
also like
Well
to ask
played.
you,
Well played.
where in the Bible did Jesus ever create a fart monitor?
right.
Never. Kind of fucking useless to me. Sorry, science wins.
He ain't no DeVry guy. It's for sure.
he ate the dry material.
He's a fucking Cambridge douche. Way to go. You fucking RMIT piece of shit.
That's amazing.
All right.
Shit monitor, sorry. Didn't finish that last part.
Carlozard says that the fart monitors are on page 4. I really must have missed that. But, you know what?
That's true. That's Genesis.
All
That's
right.
old school shit.
Our next story today.
Literally.
is there's no girls on the inner butts. So a Chinese, and I do not have the translations for any of this stuff. A Chinese dating website, right, was shut down for being all robots. Like,
That'll happen.
every female on the entire site was a robot. They were one of the most popular dating sites in all of China.
That's so fucked up.
Right? So they were...
The ultimate catfish.
Right.
Nobody.
Like, everything you've been told is a lie. It was
Right.
a Russian male.
Correct.
How many people fell in love with a robot?
Right?
Didn't
They're like,
they make a movie about this with an iPhone?
I like
Right.
long walks on the beach and riding horses. What do you like? Hillary Clinton tried to assassinate.
But yeah, it turns out. All right, so I'm going to terribly slaughter these the names of these things because it's directly translated from the BBC's China edition or whatever. So they closed down mobile apps. It's 21 different companies and arrested 600 people operating across 13 provinces after discovering that messages from the women were automatically generated by computer programs. So not
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it illegal in China to love a robot?
Now, thanks, Obama. I want to know, were all 600 of those people that got arrested male? Like, not one female could have just pretended?
Right, exactly.
Right.
What are they doing? They just needed one female to be like, no, I loved all those dudes. Don't worry about it.
The illegal part,
That's a lot.
the illegal part is that they were soliciting gifts and posting other messages to lure users into spending money, thus illegally generating profit.
Makes sense.
Tens of thousands of people were believed to have been calmed out of a total sum of 1 billion won.
Holy
Which
shit,
is,
that's like
Like
$12.
$82.
That's
Exactly.
$157 million.
Okay, that's
was
a
close.
decent amount
Right.
of money. That's a pretty good scam they had going.
Right.
It seems like they did a lot of work, though, right?
Yeah, so they had an AI who was good enough to fool tens of thousands of people for long enough for them to spend money.
Right. Jesus. Well, good thing you guys don't have a VPN anymore, so
Right.
you don't have to worry about that.
Neferton says he fell in love with a web bot.
I believe
Squabbly
it,
says same. And then Resin says the same thing in a or not Resin, but Flight says the same thing in a T-Pain voice.
man. Nice. Yeah, I got tricked by a bot once. Her name was Vladimir.
Excellent. All right, some more East Asian news.
Oh, good.
The country that created the book Everybody Poops now gives you a way to let everyone know that your baby is pooping.
Okay.
So
that seems illegal.
Right. In Japanese, the word unko means poo, complete with the innocent, childlike nuance of its English equivalent. Because of that, you might think that the Unko Button, which is marketing to new parents, is some sort of technological wonder that moms and dads can use to press empty their baby's bowels at the same time when it's convenient for them. But the truth is, it's just as odd, though in a different way. It's a palm-sized box that records your baby's bowel movements at the touch of a button, instantly sharing the announcement through a popular messaging app, Line, with members of the chat group you've designed. Oh, yeah? So apparently this thing shoots this thing. Does it work with the fart monitor? Flight says.
I know it does.
You gotta sync them, right?
Right, exactly.
You gotta sync it, right?
This is like that one obnoxious thing for people who have Fitbits that just like automatically tells everybody how cool you are.
Yeah.
Right. So
I'm gonna get this for myself and be like a vegan. Just like, guess what, guys? I pooped again.
Right.
Welcome. Enjoy.
I feel like this is
telling people I don't eat meat. I'm just gonna tell them how often I take a dump.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty frequently. I get paid to poop. Pretty much.
Anybody who has a job gets paid to poop. It's
right.
awesome.
I'm salary. I get paid to poop at home.
Nice.
The Unko button is a little bit of a misnomer, as it actually has two buttons, one for recording each type of function that your child can perform.
What the fuck? Okay, this is illegal as shit, dude.
It's not like China, dude.
Like,
God damn.
It makes sense to record when like a newborn is, using the bathroom to make sure that they're staying fairly regular and not dehydrated. But to share it with everybody in your phone, that seems like the illegal part. Like recording poops, not illegal. Sending it to a bunch of strangers seems illegal.
Right, exactly. And this thing is going to get misused, and I can't wait for it. But the Unko Button isn't currently available in stores. It is instead being offered as part of an ongoing crowdfunding campaign on a website called Makakue, with reward tiers that include the device starting at 2,520 yen, which is $22.50 American.
That's not bad.
No.
I would get a poop tracker for that.
Yeah, I would
that.
misuse the shit out of that too for $22.
Yeah, my Facebook would be on fire.
At some point, we just have to stop and look at technology and be like, maybe the Internet of Things is too much, right?
Rule 53 should not apply here.
Right. Moving on to Australia. So,
God, that place sucks.
Wes, if you had to guess by this image and this phrase, what is this about?
My guess is fire and birds.
Right?
I guess a bunch of birds, like an aviary got lit on fire and no one opened the top or something. Just chicken, KFC in an aviary.
Shayna, what do you think?
Somehow big birds of prey helping to fight fires.
Almost. Jason.
Jesus.
Another shitty X-Men movie.
All right. So
they just cannot get Dark Phoenix right. I swear to God.
I know, right? Like, God damn it.
When the avian uprising inevitably occurs, humans will be wise to defect immediately to the bird army. A new study suggests that a certain species of bird in Australia have figured out a way to spread fires in order to terrify and eventually eat their prey. So,
Holy shit.
there's a species of bird.
Not fighting fires.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh, I think I actually heard about that bird.
They're
talking about,
starting
like,
fires.
dragon?
What?
Yeah.
You're right, exactly.
The precursor to dragons.
So it's called an Australian firehawk, and they literally
Kill that
like
bird.
they find
Right.
Yeah.
right
They
they,
just gonna die.
they find fire either started by humans or nature, like lightning strikes or whatever. They find the fire, carry it to a dry patch of grass, light the dry patch of grass, and eat hundreds of animals that come out.
Yeah,
Damn.
kill this bird.
Fucking brutal, dude.
This bird's a dick.
Birds are Republican.
Oh, shit.
I thought blue jays were bad, just cawing all the time. No, fuck this bird.
I feel like this is when like an oil baron dies, they become this bird. They're just like, how can I fuck up the earth more?
How can I keep going? Enron's president's like finally reincarnated.
Right.
Gonna
Look how
start this bird
efficient my
race.
hunting abilities are.
Eisenhorn says that's metal as fuck, yo.
It is metal.
No, it's fire as fuck, bro.
Right, exactly.
They're setting fires.
Right, shit's,
Goddamn douche
Real
bird.
dragons.
shit's so fire. Wah, 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 wah.
I want to know. So they have to like grab just like a tiny fire, like right, like just grabbing a huge log and
Like,
taking it
they like
miles.
they grab like
Right.
a branch or whatever, right, and then just wander off with it. They're finding fire based on like because like in the outback, you've got people who are like barbecuing and doing all sorts of like outdoor activities, and they fly up and they're like, "Ooh, a campfire! It's time to eat easy tonight." He grab a piece
Yeah,
of fire.
Time to massacre a village.
Right, exactly.
I want to see a
That-
flock of these birds take on a crash of rhino, because rhino are like obviously nature's firemen, and just go at it, see who wins.
Excellent. All right. Oh yeah, the first time that one of these birds mistakes a grass hut for fucking like a grass pile. He's like, I'm gonna get these fucking mice.
Yeah, then it develops a taste for humans. Great.
Why
That's
don't
what
we just like export all those birds from Australia and then just like drop them out of planes over North Korea? Like
Can't
slowly
drop a bird
destroy
out of
our
a plane and
enemies.
fly.
Yeah,
Hello.
you can.
it's
It's
never gonna hit the
physics.
ground.
Our next story is no surprise. Weird things are happening in Russia.
Doubt it.
So,
Never.
This is from the Siberian Times, which is I didn't know was a thing, which is awesome.
That sounds so fake.
Yeah, no, right.
Experts insist that there is a phenomenon that was not man-made, and there were no missile tests or explosions, but strange lights appeared over a vast swath of Siberia, and different videos were taken from all over. I've actually got the videos, so I want to show
They
you guys.
saw the moon for the first time.
Right, exactly.
It's like stars.
All the snow stopped just enough.
So here's this is somebody recording his camera's screen, but like
Recording
as you see,
and recording.
yeah,
Perfect.
exactly. This is a dash cam because everyone in Russia has a dash cam,
Yeah, that's true.
That's how you prove fault.
That was fake as fuck. Oh shit.
right? And then there's another one. This one's only 3
So
seconds
lightning
long.
struck.
Right, but it's so vast and at the exact same time. Like that one lightning would have been huge, right?
Yeah.
It covered hundreds of miles, and
vertical lightning or something.
maybe, yeah. I mean, I figured that would be one of the first things that they'd say in the report is that it was lightning, right? But
Yeah.
but no, everything
Because it seems like it.
right.
Yeah, it looks like lightning.
Yeah, let me grab back to the notes here. The extraordinary light show seen here on the videos came on the night of the Orthodox Christmas Day this week. The black sky suddenly turned momentarily deep blue as if in a bright day, but according to some accounts, the Earth also moved. Experts insist the phenomenon was not man-made. There were no reports of missile tests or explosions. There were reports of meteorites striking, nor were there reports of meteorites. And also apparently there was a noise, which makes me think it's very possible it was lightning, but there was no time after, right? It's just all explosion right away. So there was no the sound distance travel of like lightning.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or
Offhand.
thunder, right? The whole count a couple seconds fucking stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, Russia is assuming that lightning is fucking weird. So Russia gets a lot of
Okay,
meteors.
so that's Russia's take too.
Right.
Got it.
Well, no one has said lightning. Anywhere that I've researched for this, no one said lightning.
Okay.
But
I'm going to be honest
likely.
with you. I think it's and that Russians are fucking stupid. I'm probably wrong on that second part though.
Right. All right.
Because they're pretty intelligent.
This story, I just cannot stress anymore that the title for this story, I couldn't make anything up.
What the fuck? Like, how bad do you have to have salmonella that your testicles fucking explode?
Right. A grandfather whose testicle expanded to the size of a grapefruit after contracting a rare form of salmonella has told of how it changed his life forever. David Worsley was on holiday in Tunisia with his wife. I'm assuming it's very possible that this is not salmonella. Anyway, with his wife Joanne when he caught a African salmonella, a potentially deadly strain of the disease, and had to spend several days in the hospital. After returning to the UK, he was so ill he was unable to keep any food down for at least for weeks and lost 3 stone, which is fucking British for like
2 testicle
20 pounds or something like that. But matters got even worse when he started developing excruciating pain in his genitals and his testicle started to expand. He was admitted to the hospital but allowed to go home, where his testicle exploded like a volcano. That's the worst thing I've ever read on this entire show.
What the fuck?
Like a volcano, so literal magma.
Right, exactly.
Exploded. Oh, that's too bad for him.
Then he had to have an operation to remove it. But anyway,
I'm just gonna go with never eating raw chicken. That's just like a good idea.
right,
Especially
exactly.
if you live in Tunisia, where the fuck this guy is.
Yeah, just don't live there. Better.
They're the worst chickens.
Well, I'm gonna
They make
stay.
your nuts explode.
His wife was unaware. Right.
Of his testicle explosion.
Well, yeah, exactly. His wife was unaware of the extent of the damage. All he said to her was, "I'm really unwell," and she called a doctor and advised I go to the hospital immediately. I was in for 10 days and the pressure continued to grow. It got so bad, so big that I needed to carry it around in my hands, and it was the size of a grapefruit. I can't even begin to... Right.
So he gained back his 2 stone.
Right.
Why at no time were they not like, let's poke it with a needle? What's the worst that could happen?
Because the guy was like, don't poke my testicle with a goddamn needle.
Put him down, right? You gotta fucking like...
Because the guy's all like...
He just thinks he's becoming the Incredible Hulk. He doesn't think he's gonna blow up. You know, that's the last thing from your mind when you hear, "Oh, my testicle's getting bigger."
I like that his first reaction's like, "Oh, my testicle's really big, and I feel all this pressure. I'm not well. Like I've been like, fuck, babe, we gotta go.
I feel better.
All right. So Testicle Nightmares. We're moving on to Thailand.
Yeah.
More testicle talk.
Do you
Let's
guys see
Yeah,
what's
speaking of
happening in this picture?
It looks
Is
a
that-
lot like a guy's grabbing another guy's Johnson.
It does. It does. But there's no
Is that right?
guys being grabbed here. Because
Is that right, Moore?
that's a cardboard cutout. Thailand's prime
Yeah, you can
minister,
definitely see that.
dude, he used his like cardboard jutsu to fucking avoid.
I was gonna say it looks almost photoshopped, but cardboard. makes
Right.
sense.
He evaded journalists' questions on Monday by bringing out a life-size cardboard cutout of himself and telling the reporters to quiz it instead of him. Then he turned on his
That's
tail and
amazing.
walked off, leaving
Suck it,
the
Trebek.
Jesus.
right, leaving his leaving the cardboard mock-up behind to the bemused looks and awkward laughter from the government house press pack. The prime minister. Go ahead.
That'd be just awesome if all of those guys in there right now are cardboard. We just think he is.
Yeah. The suit is the only guy that's not.
The prime.
That's so weird.
Right.
Dude, the balls on that fucking
exactly. He's just still like, yeah, fuck you, cardboard guys. Later.
guy. Yeah.
He was quoted with, "If you want to ask any questions on politics or conflict," he said, "ask this guy."
That's fucking amazing. If you want to know about anything important, talk to my secretary.
I wish it just had a little like chat bubble that said no comment. Just sitting
Yeah.
They've there's a lot of criticism about what's going on. It's often reprehensive policies and lack of transparency has made the unrest grow. And they've promised elections in November, though they have made similar promises several times and then delayed the
Yeah,
ballot.
lol.
Right. They're gonna be all
Yeah,
like,
you're gonna be free soon.
You can vote for me or the cardboard cutout. That's it.
Yeah. Those are your choices.
Yeah, ask Russian how those free elections went. We voted against Putin. Why is Putin here?
Right.
Yes.
Well, because we don't believe that you guys actually voted for anybody else, so we're just gonna stay.
Right.
Well, because his competitor mysteriously died in a natural causes accident.
Yeah. It seems the lake he was in got poisoned.
Yeah, the lake. Yeah.
Thank you very much for the bits.
Thanks, Squabbly Bobbly.
How do you guys like that new news fucking alert area? It's like breaking news. But bam. We've got something
Fucking
for
dope.
everything. So, all right, moving on to more Thailand. These images, I decided I would circle them in red for the important part for everybody to see what's
Okay.
going on here.
They're ghosts.
All cut out.
Right. An American tourist who had taken too many sex drugs was arrested.
Sex drugs.
Speaking of it, didn't
Sex drugs. What?
didn't our mutual friend and your brother just go to Thailand?
Yeah.
I haven't seen our mutual friend since. All right.
Sex drugs.
Exactly. He was arrested after rampaging through the airport, yelling incoherently and throwing his feces at the staff.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm down in the breath.
Exactly.
He-
Great.
oh my god, how horrifying.
He was just trying to make a statue for art.
Right. Praised holidaymaker
Ugh.
Steve Cho was eventually stopped by 6 security guards in the departure
Wait.
hall.
Can you tell me his title again?
Praised holidaymaker?
What the fuck's a holiday maker?
He was on
He
vacation.
was on holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what? Holiday maker? That's what they call him?
Yeah.
No one knows, man. No one knows.
Okay, that's stupid. I don't like that. Damn English.
He allegedly had overdosed on Viagra and was strolling around naked while smashing airport shop goods.
Dude, no. It's like, what? That's such a fucking cop-out.
That's glorious.
It was the Viagra in my system, not all the meth.
All right.
How do you
Been
get
over 4
boners so
hours.
hard you become a fucking international terrorist? Like, what the fuck?
All the blood rushed somewhere else other than his head.
Yeah. I guess that's fair.
All right, Shayna, theoretically, you've overdosed on Viagra. What's the first thing you do?
It's been over 4 hours. Do you call the doctor?
Wait a second. Do I have to put my like? Do I have to imagine being a man, or is this me taking Viagra? 'Cause
Yeah.
I
What do
don't
you?
know.
You.
Yes, that's his.
Lady extends. What do you want here?
What's the question?
Yep.
It's nonsense. I was literally just trying to get a rise out of you, so get
Yeah.
it? With the Viagra, get the rise?
Right.
Oh,
4 hours.
inappropriate dad jokes.
Yeah, immediately we run to dick jokes. This is how it works, so.
Yeah, wieners.
Yeah. We don't have anything better than that, folks.
Shayna,
Take
just
it or leave it.
just to let you know, your camera is lagging a little bit, so if you find anything that's, lagging you, let me know. It's all good.
Probably net neutrality.
Right, net neutrality has come to take its 12 whippings. I don't know. Yeah.
Thanks, Obama.
Right.
The only thing I can think is to restart it, but that would mess everything up. So.
Right. It's all good.
Yeah, good.
The 27-year-old from New York, who underwent psychiatric assessment following his arrest, is said to have told police he had taken too many sex drugs, including Viagra, before the incident which saw him throw his own excrement at terrified travelers. So it apparently wasn't just staff.
Thanks, LAX.
What? Bro, you're 27. Just have some beers.
Right.
Not
Don't
too
need to
many.
do this yourself.
So I still can't get over calling them sex drugs.
I know
Right.
that's like,
Turns out
drugs.
that's what that song was about: sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Just sex drugs.
It was about Viagra and rocking out. That's all it was about.
Like, yeah.
This guy
God.
totally understood what that song was about.
I
America,
want
fuck
that
yeah.
to be the name of a Will Ferrell movie. Because I just feel like it'd be amazing.
Zod
Sex
says
drug.
meth is a big problem in Thailand.
Yeah, hyphenated.
Right. All right. Arizona woman is accused of firing shots at her husband who was sitting on the toilet.
That's
Wait, what'd you do?
Okay. Goodyear police report that on December 30th, they received a call from a man who said his wife was shooting at him. Officers met the man near the home in the area of Pebble Creek Parkway in an Indian School Road. And Indian School Road. The man reportedly told police that his wife of 32 years was upset with him and had been yelling at him for 2 days. He said that while he was on the toilet when 69-year-old Linda Jean Fawn barged in and fired 2 shots above his head.
Jesus.
Fair.
Well, don't fuck E.T., man. Come
Yeah,
on.
exactly. She allegedly said to
Let her
police.
go back home.
She allegedly said to police, "I shot 2 bullets at the wall above his head to make him listen to me."
That's fair.
Dude,
In
that's so fair.
Arizona, totally legal.
Got
Totally
it.
legal in Arizona. Has to happen in the master bathroom, though.
Yeah.
Jane, did you have something?
That's insane.
Right.
That's
And I
probably
think for-
why they advise to keep a gun like away from the bullets.
Right.
I would hope that your sense would kick in before you actually get the thing loaded and get to the bathroom. It's like maybe there's a better way. Or
Dodd says
leave the
Arizona
man.
or Florida. Yeah, that
If
could
you
be a
have
good.
to jump to shooting above his head to get him to listen to you. You probably should get the fuck out of that relationship.
Sounds like a Jack Lemmon movie.
Resin said, on a side note, he no longer needed to use their bathroom.
Yeah. Grumpy-year-old women.
She claimed
I'm
that
pretty
he,
sure in this
Go ahead.
Pretty sure in this it's pronounced turlet.
Right. Power's on the turlet.
Yeah, it's on the turlet.
He's
Right.
on the turlet in this. I'm just saying.
An old lady came on in shooting. She claimed that
Yeah, crazy woman shot me on the turlet.
she came in to give him the Tyrion Lannister.
Damn. Nice.
Spoilers, bro.
My brain went.
Right. She claimed that he would have had to have been 10 feet tall to be hit by the bullets. However, police estimated that the shots were fired about 7 inches above the man's head if he was slouched on the
Yes.
toilet.
Damn.
Jesus. Turns out he was just sleeping. That's
Right.
why he wasn't listening.
Right.
Not his fault. He passed out on the turlet.
Fawn has been charged with aggravated assault.
Yeah. I mean, I would say she's definitely to blame in that one.
I disagree.
Kiki Trash says, so she actually missed? Yeah, she missed. She actually, those were warning shots. You better listen to me or I'm going to Tyrion Lannister you. So,
Yeah.
Warning shot.
right.
She couldn't fully load the crossbow, so she had to grab the pistol.
All right, so this guy, a Turkish academic claimed that on January 6th that the prophet Noah. All right, now you guys know where we're starting, right? Prophet Noah,
Mhm.
right? Everybody
From
knows,
Turkey.
right?
So we know he's fucking nuts.
Right, but we're talking about the biblical Noah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I figured.
Called his son via cell phone shortly before the famous flood.
Okay.
The
So
story,
you're saying he's a Time Lord.
right? Exactly. This guy is
Fucking sweet.
This guy is obviously Jim Carrey. But
He's Keanu Reeves through time.
right, exactly. The story of which is recounted in both the Quran and the Old Testament. Speaking on state-run channel TRT1, Yazuv Ornek, I just slaughtered that. There was like umlauts over half of the vowels. And
Come on.
I believe it's.
right,
Go ahead.
exactly. A lecturer at the Marine Science. Why was it the Marine Sciences facility talking about the Old Testament and cell phones? Anyway, said Noah communicated with his son via cell phone when they were a long way away from each other. There were huge 300 to 400 meter high waves, and the prophet Noah's son was many kilometers away. The Quran says that Noah spoke with his son, but how did they manage to communicate? Was it a miracle? It could be, but we believed he communicated to his son via cell phone. He also claimed that Noah himself built the ship made of steel plates and that his ship used nuclear energy. And
Okay,
then,
that's fair, right? I mean,
You-
cell phones were already invented,
Here's-
so
here's the best one.
definitely.
Turns out it was just cup and string.
I am a scientist, and I speak for science.
Okay.
That's the quote. that he
Wait,
ended
what?
up-
That's a quote? I
Yeah.
thought you were saying that.
No,
Okay.
that's a quote from
Holy
this
shit.
guy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What a douche.
Right, exactly.
That's pretty fucking amazing, though.
Well, we don't know his real name, so who cares?
Yeah, it's on the gosh, Lebanon.
Right. Okay,
You hope.
so
Wow.
there's a crazy guy in Turkey spouting nonsense, and people are listening to him as though he's a scientist, which sucks.
Surprise.
Yeah.
All right. This is my favorite story from today. We got our NWA requesting backup.
I
Oh,
like it. That's clever.
TKLM65, thank you very much for the follow.
Thank you
Uh,
and welcome.
Following.
Yeah, welcome to the Illuminati.
Yeah,
Uh,
alright.
Confirmed.
So, Dunedin police have been forced to listen to the rap group NWA's Fuck the Police on several times by an unknown person who is illegally broadcasting on police frequencies.
nailed it.
That's actually awesome.
So the
I mean,
police
it's
is-
so
fuck
fucked
the
up.
police,
It's
go
fucked
straight
up,
from
and
the
like somebody
underground.
could get really seriously injured because of that. But that's awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
And the last thing I want is a bunch of pissed off police showing up when I call them.
This is Australia, so it's all good.
What's that?
It's Australia. You'll be fine.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Then they
They don't
probably
even have gun crimes.
Okay, I know. They don't even fucking worry about it. Like, they're the worst things to fear in Australia if you're a cop are like the wildlife and shit,
Fucking dingoes taking babies.
right?
Right.
That really happens over there. It's a problem. It's a
Yeah.
national tragedy.
Uh,
Damn epidemic.
the police are quoted with saying, any interference to police radio constitutes a risk to public safety, and anyone caught doing this can face a penalty of criminal nuisance and up to 1 year imprisonment, he said. There are also reports in the last year of someone broadcasting abuse over police frequencies in the North Island, as well as simulating the sound of a pig.
Just sizzling bacon.
No,
Is
it's
this
the,
making you
it's-
hungry pig.
like doing the oinking thing. They're just like,
Yeah.
Man, Bear Pig, welcome to the show. They do have a problem with drop bears over there. So,
What's a drop bear?
have you not ever seen drop bears?
I've never seen drop bears. What
Next
is this?
time on Skeptalk Live.
All right.
Drop bears.
Drop bears.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Nailed it. All right. This guy here.
Whoa.
This
That
guy
looks.
this guy robbed a
Mugshot.
subway, right?
Yeah.
So
Like
Gun.
So a Subway, like the sandwich shop, or
Right.
like a Subway, like the transportation.
a sandwich
I don't
shop.
think you could rob a
Okay.
transportation area.
Well, you could like steal
You hold
tickets
up
I
there.
mean,
the people.
I say that, but I don't know how much meth this guy's on.
Right.
You just hold up the people. Give me your wallets.
Yeah.
So
With a nail gun. Terrifying.
he was
You'd be like, take
immediately
it. What?
he was immediately
it's all
caught.
yours.
Air compressor with him because of the
Yeah, it's just like rolling
So he was immediately caught afterwards, and can you guys guess why? How he was caught almost quickly? He went in. He was not caught on camera. No witnesses were able to identify him, but police were immediately able to catch him. Can you guys even fathom a guess?
Yes.
Came back for a sandwich.
All right, Jason.
Because he's got a giant fucking nail gun with him.
Shayna.
Like, it's that guy.
You stole my answer.
Oh, yeah.
The correct answer
I
is
think we're wrong, though.
he was wearing his ankle bracelet from his from being
Oh,
under
House
house arrest.
that's fantastic.
What an idiot.
So he robbed
I mean, he's
a
already dumb
subway
enough to do
while
it. Yeah.
cuffed for being under house arrest.
Yeah.
Wow.
He wanted to share a cell with Jared. Nice.
Right. But yeah, so
No, I've never seen Money Train squabs.
he was
or he
arraigned in town court and remanded to the Monroe
Yeah.
County Jail. Bam. So this guy fucking nailed it.
Fucking nailed it.
Hell yeah, and Civ. What up?
What up? All right. So our next story, not rain, nor sleet, nor snow, but turkeys? Fuck that.
Fair. That is fucking fair, dude. They are
Hashtag truth.
Right.
fucking giant birds of evil.
Postal carriers say aggressive turkeys are stopping mail service in a Cleveland suburb. So
Cleveland just sucks. I would want to deliver that mail.
I know, right? Now I just think they're pussies.
Right.
But like,
My football team sucks. LeBron's dick. Fuck this mail. Goddamn turkeys.
Broad-breasted
turkeys
white
are pretty intimidating now.
Right. Broad-breasted white turkeys in their enclosure at Terra Firma Farms on November 21st, 2017. Oh, no, that's the fucking caption for the picture. God, I'm fucking noob. Anyway, an estimated 46 million turkeys are cooked and eaten during Thanksgiving meals in the United States. Postal carriers say a rafter of aggressive wild turkeys have prevented them from delivering mail to more than 24 homes in the Cleveland suburbs.
Is this the USPS?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
The FedEx
I'm
guy's not
can I
gonna get
share
stopped by
something
it.
with you guys?
Problem.
I want to share something that happened to me like 2 days ago.
Sounds good.
Sorry, not 2 days ago. It was like 3 days ago. Okay. I was supposed to get this package delivery, and this has never happened. It's only happened from the USPS delivery person. They fucking returned it because they said they couldn't get to my front door because they didn't want to push my fucking gate open, which was unlatched. Like, this is why they're going out of business. Because they're just fucking terrible. And then they're closed on Sunday. The fuck is that shit?
Oh, no, you're talking about the post office.
Yeah, USPS. So if you
Yeah.
work at the USPS and you're fucking watching this, be a real
better.
delivery person. Push open gates. Kick fucking turkeys.
Right.
Do whatever you gotta do. Deliver on Sunday. Fuck.
Fucking Ki.
Sorry.
You turkey. Yeah, but the oh, Shana, did I interrupt you? Go ahead.
No,
Oh,
you
okay.
didn't.
So the problem is it persisted for at least 3 weeks. And she said that the city ordinances don't allow for the turkeys to be eradicated. So these mailmen are literally being chased around by fucking turkeys, and it's the funniest fucking postal story I've ever heard
We don't
of.
have a video.
So
Video of this is great.
right, I wanted to see if turkeys were even native to Ohio because I felt like that this guy's just lying. So I looked it up. Apparently, they were gone for years because people hunted them to extinction in Ohio in 1904, and they just recently started coming back. Yeah, I'd be pissed too. I'd go after the mail carriers.
I love that it's just like even more evil turkeys than normal. 'Cause like turkeys are terrifying.
I need to
But
address the
apparently
chat.
they're hunting postmen in groups.
I need to address the
They're
chat
gonna
real
be
quick.
starting fires anytime
Right.
soon.
Exactly.
I need to address the chat real quick. We do not know the way.
Just you.
You will need to go and find a way.
Nice.
That's you know.
The new meme.
Yeah, dude. We've got one in the chat, dude. He's asking if we know where Dewey is. We don't.
Oh, I just saw it.
Yeah, there's no Ebola here, so. That's like my straight favorite meme right now. I fucking laughed so goddamn hard. I've been yelling it in PUBG.
Yes, he has, Ben.
All right. So anyway,
I'm still on Dicks Out for Harambe, so I'm behind.
Right, exactly. All right, so
Dicks out for Dems.
I got this story just for Shayna because she was having a little bit of a bad day today. So I found something that you know, to help you like put it all in perspective. Florida woman
picture.
attacked by cat, then run over by her own car.
Seems
Of
like
course
so
it starts with
far,
Florida,
this is
too.
all her fault.
Right.
Yeah, you know it is.
She touched the cat, making it attack her. Obviously. B,
B,
the cat was
never
in her
let your
car.
cat drive.
Why the fuck was your cat in the car?
Yeah.
Number 3, don't get out of the goddamn car while it's moving. This is all your fault.
Right.
You have successfully fucked yourself in every
Yeah.
way possible.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
He knew the way.
In case
She
you
knew the way.
In case you thought your day couldn't get any worse, imagine being attacked by a cat in your own car, then run over by your own car as your vehicle backed in reverse as you tried to escape. This is the situation that one woman in Friday evening found herself in Cocoa, Florida. So she says the cat conundrum occurred in a car parked in the grass in front of her house as she was preparing to drive off. Troopers say the feline jumped into the car and attacked her. Apparently, the woman was so startled that she forgot the car was in reverse, and as she attempted to escape, the car ran her over and struck a parked car.
That's amazing.
Her insurance fucking hates her.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm just picturing the adjuster like, wait, so a fucking cat jumped in
Right.
and you jumped out.
The woman suffered critical injuries and was airlifted to a hospital via medical helicopter.
Fuck.
Neighbors told FHP
Ladies and gentlemen,
troopers...
bath salts.
Right, exactly. Cat salts, dude. Like,
Yeah.
neighbors
His
said,
cat was just wigged out on nip.
Yeah.
uh,
This is why you don't let cats drive, dude. They're fucking dangerous animals.
all right. So, let's see. Copy pooper. We've covered a story before on this channel about
pooping.
about what was it, the like the pooping bandit or whatever they called it, the mystery pooper.
Oh yeah.
So
The guy that was
right.
Go ahead, sorry.
An Arkansas woman is on the lookout for a jogger caught on surveillance last week defecating in her driveway. So
Multiple times or just once?
just once, or maybe let's find out. She was shocked to find something outside of her vehicle. I came around to get into the passenger side of the vehicle, and I noticed a huge pile of feces.
Thought it was a snake.
They checked the surveillance camera.
Coiled snake.
Right. They thought it might have been just a really, really big dog, but they so they thought it was a really big dog, but they checked the camera and showed that a canine wasn't the poopatrator. Police are searching for a man wanted on defecating on residence driveway in Little Rock, Arkansas. When we did, we found it. It was not a dog. It was a person who had been jogging down the street, ran up between our two cars, defecated, and ran away. The case is similar.
Sex drugs.
Yeah.
Dude got hit by the poop. That's all. He was just mid-jog.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
oh, hey, look. At least I'm not doing it right in the road. I'm gonna do it away from kids.
Right.
On your drive.
Yeah, exactly.
I call him a hero. One man's terrorist, I suppose.
Hero.
Oh no.
That might be a bit of a stretch.
This gets worse. So I didn't even read this far, dude. The case is similar to that of a jogger in Colorado dubbed the Mad Pooper, which was the one that we covered before.
Yeah.
Who gained viral fame in September after allegedly defecating on a family's lawn for weeks.
Dude, that's funny.
Yeah, Matt. The person who found this copy pooper went along with her business, but on Wednesday she was shocked to find when she reached for the handle of her car and grabbed onto a very soiled piece of towel tucked into it.
That's so fucked up, dude.
Disgusting. I would be pissed.
Yeah, that's fucked up. At first, I'd be like, okay, they pooped, whatever. That, I'd be like, let's hunt this man.
Barely 5'1" Shayna
Nailed
beat the
it.
shit out of somebody.
Too late. It's already there.
That's the time when you don't report it, right? You do not report that. You lay it in wait in a bush for days.
Just
until you see him again.
Socks full of soap, just swinging, waiting for a jogger to come by.
Whipple bat stuffed with nickels. Just
yeah.
Oh man, that's
that's when you Home Alone a motherfucker and just like roll out the fucking nail strips and Legos. Fuck you. Fuck your Nike Airs, you piece of shit jogger.
Yeah, exactly.
I would shit on that man. I would
push him down and poop on him.
that. It's not even a sex drug thing. I would just shit on him.
All right. I think this might be the final news story.
Jesus.
Final
got a lot of
poop
poop
story.
in this one.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
All about the bowels.
That just happened to be today's flavor.
That's not a flavor.
Anchorage, Alaska.
It's a bit nutty.
Passengers on a
Corn flavored.
Passengers on a Hong Kong-bound flight from O'Hare International Airport made an unexpected landing in Alaska after a man made a mess of the two lavatories on the plane.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, how the fuck do you fuck up shitting so bad you destroy 2 bathrooms and land a plane? Holy shit, dude.
That's awesome.
Maybe don't fucking eat the chili before takeoff. I don't know what to tell you. That's
I told you should have ordered vegetarian.
Right.
This is when that poop app would come in like super handy.
Who done it?
Right.
Should I fly? My fart monitor is telling me I have explosive diarrhea and I might become a terrorist. Maybe I shouldn't do this.
I wonder if this is the same guy that haunted Afterworld, Dudo.
Maybe. Maybe.
The son of a bitch is still out there.
The flight was forced to land after a man defecated and made a mess in 2 of the plane's lavatories. Police said he took off his shirt he was wearing and tried to flush it down the second toilet.
What the fuck?
The flight landed in Anchorage at about 6:30 p.m.
I guess at that point you just got to be like, all right, I'm living this moment.
Right.
I'm gonna always sunny in Philadelphia this bitch.
Yeah, just covered in blue. Just help me.
Man.
Just like 12 beers deep. Just like,
just
all
a
right.
shitty Smurf. Like, oh god, it's everywhere.
I drank all the little tiny liquor bottles this plane's got, and I'm taking a bunch of sex drugs. Let's do this.
The flight landed in Anchorage about 6:30 p.m. and was met by local and federal law enforcement. Police said the man who was in his seat and cooperative was taken off the plane.
Cooperative. That's
just
what it's
full-
doing.
Just,
Right.
just
Oh,
butt
okay.
naked because all his clothes are covered in shit. What can I do for you, officer?
Yeah.
Like,
What's
oh,
the
that's gotta
problem here?
That'd be the
That's
way to
kinda-
do it too.
That would be actually.
He
It's
was
like
taken
totally calm and chill, like nothing's wrong.
right. He was taken to the to Alaska Regional Hospital in Anchorage for a psychological evaluation. Police said he was not charged.
Yeah, turns
What?
out he's not crazy. He just
All
really
right.
had to poop.
Can we just like process all the information we just got?
Right.
He destroyed 2 bathrooms, landed a fucking plane, covered himself in blue and shit, wasn't charged.
Right. So it turns out
This just
this is
encourages
just a,
other people to do
this
this.
is just a terrible, terrible misunderstanding.
Oh, he was a Smurf.
No, he's just like, I don't want no trouble. Like he was just. It's one of those things where you end up in
trouble.
when you end
Turns
up
out
in
they ran out of TP. This is their fault.
Right.
I had to use my shirt. It was a multi wiper.
right.
I couldn't quite flush it.
It had the peanut butter consistency, like.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
like
God.
peanut butter through a shag carpet down there, and I had to do what I had to do. I had already used my socks in the first one, so that wasn't.
So what was I gonna do, right?
Those are floating
Yeah, it's
down
like-
over Canada somewhere. Just,
Just turned into Boeing bombs, man.
right.
Singing the song of my people.
All right. So we're going to move on to the discussion portion of our show here, where I've got some random
Yeah.
questions that we're all going to talk about. And as Wes is the guest again, we'll start off with him. So we've got the first thing. These are all going to be would you rather questions this time. Never done any of those this time. So, Wes, would you rather be a master of every musical instrument or fluent in every language?
I'd rather be the master of one instrument than fluent in every language.
Oh,
Yeah, so the musical one.
all right.
You can make money off that.
Yeah, you make money off of being a translator and shit too, especially
Yeah,
if you
that's
knew
what I'm saying.
literally every language.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can you be the like fucking Juilliard's like master fucking everything? Nope.
Right. Shayna.
I go with the babblefish. I want to know, be fluent in every language.
Gotcha. Jason.
Yeah, definitely do the fluent in every language.
Okay. Actually,
Okay.
I would
So-
really love to know, just be in that situation where I can like hear all the Japanese people talking shit about me,
Right?
or like, you know what I mean? Like any kind of like weird situation where that might come in handy. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, just go sit myself down in every room that I don't belong in and
Yeah,
listen to what they all have to say about me, and
yeah, exactly.
it'd be a great troll life.
And work a real job, not a musician job.
See,
oh
I
shit.
feel like with the money you make, you could just get one of those earbuds and do the same thing. Just be like, I know what they're
Yeah.
saying. Fuck them. Granted, you couldn't say anything back. You just stand up in English and be like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, right.
Just peace out. Hit them with a guitar or a flute or something, but whatever.
Right.
True.
And I think I would actually pick the language one because then you could know like dead languages and shit, and you'd be pretty damn famous. Pretty
Yeah.
damn famous. You'd be literally the omniglot. Not even
Right,
like
you're just
not a
literally
polyglot.
like,
You're
let
the
me
omniglot.
translate these Dead Sea Scrolls for you. Okay, I'll just take that fucking infamy for the rest of my life. as
Except
yours.
then people just have to trust you on that, right? Like
They
that's-
do.
I can say that I know that.
So-
I hate being-
That's actually how it happens still.
I hate
Oh,
being
yeah.
Look up
serenaded.
Zachariah Sitchin.
It's the weirdest. I don't know. I don't know.
Right,
as a
but I mean that
female,
is
I'm
your brother, so it's not even a
Oh no, it has nothing to do with him
I was
doing
gonna
it.
say it's not even a point there.
Anybody really think about it. I can't like. It makes me uncomfortable.
That's a good
Maybe
question.
Insta-laid.
Doing it
Right.
was actually a master at the instrument. That might be the only time. But anybody that is like, you know, the guy that knows how to play the guitar, what's
Right.
Right?
like,
So-
oh my god.
Nobody
Stop.
likes the guy that sits on the fucking grass with the guitar.
He's not a
I'm
master.
talking to you, X-Flight.
True. I got
He's
there.
not a master. If I'm
That's
just
so
out
fair.
there with a didgeridoo, just like, and just pick up bagpipes and go out that, like, what's happening? You don't know. I'm a fucking master. Just slide whistling,
Nice resin.
just going
Yeah.
nuts.
Yep. So we've got Twisty saying fluent, Squabbly saying fluent. Cause you could speak with your saxophone. Resin saying I believe fluent. Still saying master musician. But so that's actually a really cool follow-up question. Because of Still's quote here about being serenaded, let's ask anybody in the chat, do they enjoy being serenaded? I honestly think I don't think I could handle it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
fuck
can't.
no.
It's I make like I just really want to go. Oh, sweetie, just stop.
Yeah.
Don't.
Are they not?
Don't do
Are the
this.
people doing it for you just terrible?
It's
Well,
just creepy, dude.
right.
It's weird.
So like I really like it
It's
when
the
my
fact that they're putting so much of their effort into trying to impress you.
right.
And
I like
that's
it.
when like those moments are
Yeah.
literally the moments personally I want to give the least attention to that person.
That's why I only karaoke "Fuck Her Gently" by Tenacious D.
The only song I've ever sang at someone was "A lap dance is so much better when the stripper is
I
crying."
like
Right,
oh,
right.
And you didn't blink, just
Right.
at me.
Didn't
But-
blink for the whole 3-minute song.
I like when my girlfriend's singing and she's having a good time and she's singing what she wants to sing. But if she sang at me and it was all like, "This song is for you," I'd be all like, "Just stop." Like, let's do
Yeah.
something else. Like,
So I had the great ex-boyfriend that I've had stories about. One positive, he actually was a really good guitar player, had a beautiful voice. I think we were together for fucking 3 years before. I mean, he'd like played around on his guitar with other people, but before he actually played a song for me, and he almost made me cry. And I'm not the kind of girl that usually is into that, but it was just he just happened to be sort of starting a song.
So you're a
in the dark.
fucking hypocrite.
No,
Okay,
Just
that's all you had to say.
me, unless they're amazing, and then I weep.
Yeah, exactly. And then my panties get wet.
the point I'm trying to make. He didn't know
Dropped them.
so he
The
was
fuck
gonna-
is this?
the
let
point I'm trying to make
Go,
is that
Shanna.
he didn't.
Fucking
know
double
to
standard.
let Shanna go.
Sorry.
Jana, one
The
more
point I'm
time.
trying to
Jason,
make is
talk
that he
over you.
wasn't actually trying to serenade me.
Gotcha.
He just started playing. He just started playing the song, and I happened to be in the room, and there was no one around. If he had done, "I'm going to play this song for you," and then set it up that way, it would have been awkward, and I wouldn't have enjoyed it at all.
So because he just raped your ears with music,
Right.
it
So-
Because he just Michael Boltoned you.
yeah,
Right. My new opinion of people serenading people is now that they don't blink when they do it. Otherwise, it's not a serenade. So,
I like this.
all right. Next question. Oh, and we were gonna actually address. So the Geeky Trash says that she digs live music, but I didn't want some jackass playing a song at me. Right. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
I agree.
All right.
Yeah, the operative word "at."
Right. Okay.
So after the song's played, can I be like, "That was for her"?
Right.
Like, would you feel better about that? Like it wasn't awkward in the moment, then afterward you're like, "Oh, that was for me." Holy shit, that was cool.
Huh?
Loophole.
You know what, dude? I wouldn't be as weirded out about that.
Yeah.
I like
It's
100%.
loopholed.
There's the loophole.
Loophole. Nailed it.
All right. So, would you rather be super sensitive to taste or super sensitive to hearing, Shayna?
Okay, well, I already am super sensitive to taste. I have super tasters.
But like super.
But, like if I was like super, I would say
Right.
super. God, that's actually really hard. Hearing if I can turn it off.
Nope.
Only if I can turn it off. Okay.
Can't turn any of these off.
Going with super sensitive taste.
All right. Jason,
Stop.
would you rather have super sensitive taste or super sensitive
Welcome to the
hearing?
show, Jason. By the way.
I was trying to type and I can't fucking type and have my push to talk on at the same time.
It's super easy. Nailed it.
All right. What's the question? I can't read it.
Would you rather have super sensitive taste or super sensitive hearing?
Fucking hearing. Jesus. Who the fuck? No way, dude. Hearing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't want to be like walking past dog shit and just be like,
Just taste dog shit.
But you can literally hear that dog shitting.
I would much rather hear that, dude.
I would
could put
always
in some
have like
fucking
dampening
taste.
headphone noise,
Yeah,
dampening
exactly.
headphones or something. Like, yeah.
There's
You
nothing
can't
to stop
dampen your
this.
nose and mouth.
Turn it off. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, you can still hear. You've just closed off your ear holes.
Somebody
Easy.
farts in the room, you're all like, oh, I know what you ate. Like,
right? Like, oh,
And
no way, dude.
I'm telling your parents. Oh yeah, that's
TKLM.
the thing that kills it.
I'm assuming that.
Resin, not the same guy, but that's fucking amazing. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh shit, that was really good. That was a YouTube video. That was really funny. I mean, really offensive too, but super funny.
We showed it on the show.
Yeah, we
Did
covered
we? I don't
that.
remember.
Yeah, we did. We covered that. Might have been the
Yeah,
day
I
you
saw that.
weren't here, the one time.
Word.
Right, but that shit was fucking hilarious. All right.
So Zachariah Sitchin, who I was talking about earlier, Resin, is he was a Sumerian text translator and one of the first people on the planet to be able to like actually write about it. And he came up with like the planet Nibiru, the 12th planet, and like all those guys, the aliens and shit. Is what he said the Sumerians believed in.
So we've got
So he became crazy.
we've got Geeky saying taste because the hearing would ruin everything. TKLM says would choose neither, but I mean that's how it works. You gotta pick one. And then TKLM says super sensitive hearing, so they can hear all them haters.
Be like, what you want?
Squab says you could fight crime with your nose.
You could
Yeah,
fight
you
crime with your
mean-
ears.
Definitely do with your ears.
Hey, you guys should stop that guy trying to break into that house. What are you talking? Oh, look, there's a guy breaking into a fucking house.
Right.
I heard him standing
Nailed it.
outside going, I'm gonna break in this house.
I'm totally gonna break. I would immediately find Batman. I'm Batman. He's over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking
Yeah.
vigilante trash. Get him.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Turns out he's Bruce Wayne. I heard him say that once.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely Bruce Wayne. I can hear it in his voice.
All right. Would you rather be a famous director or a famous actor? Starting with Jason this time.
Shit, that's a good one.
Right?
I'd say director because I just have respect for them, and not much for actors. So I'd go with that.
All right. Wes, famous director or famous actor?
Honestly, probably the actor because they end up making the most money and being the face of the movie. It's like, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of amazing. I mean, we know about a lot of amazing directors, but I mean, if you can't direct just a random person off the street to be awesome, so I'd go with actor.
All right. Shayna.
Director, definitely. I actually would like to be part of making movies, and I do not need to be recognized
Right.
when I go out. That doesn't at all.
I would have to say actor for me because director sounds like so much more goddamn responsibility. Like it's just a lot of fucking work.
People would hate me.
I
I'd be like,
But not if you're.
get away from me. I don't want to talk to any of you. You all suck.
think my meteoric fall from grace would be something to truly behold.
I like that sentence.
Make Lindsay Lohan blush. Right, go ahead, Wes.
You could be made famous by doing something super terrible. That guy was the actor in fucking,
That was
whatever
it.
terrible movie.
Right, he was.
That everybody fucking
Oh look,
knows.
here
It's
comes
that's
Hitler.
why he's famous.
Right, here comes
no,
the best
there's
depiction
that-
of Hitler ever.
Yeah, that guy fucking nailed it. No, here comes William Chung or whatever. She bangs. He's only famous because he's so bad. So would you rather be? So I guess there's the counter question: would you rather be famous for being the director of a super shitty movie, or super famous for acting?
Yo, definitely. I don't know. I haven't seen that new movie that Seth Rogen and them
The one
did.
about the room.
About the room.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know because he's a director and an actor, right? So
it's both his fault.
I know. How could you
His fault.
like?
It's no one else's fault but
He
Seth
has
Rogen.
both titles on that.
It's
fucking
the
insane.
person whose fault
So would
that
you
is
rather
is
be
the people who
Seth
gave
Rogen,
him money.
the actor?
Have you guys actually watched The Room, by the way?
Yeah, it's terrible. Like,
Dude, it's like this constant train wreck.
right? And it's
It's
so
like-
bad that it's amazing. Right?
It's
Like,
actually pretty decent. I was
Right.
watching it. I was like, wow. I've never been so awkward yet intrigued at the same time.
right.
Right? Like,
Okay. Would you rather live in a cave or at a tree house, Wes?
Like, is it like a
Oh.
decked out cave and a decked out treehouse, or just like you live in a tree and or you live in a cave?
You've got to pick one of these two because of some weird circumstance, right? And sure,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
both as decked out as you think they could be, right? But right, which would be cooler?
Treehouse. Dude, I've
Treehouse?
seen some wicked fucking cool tree houses on the fucking treehouse builders. It's like extreme home makeover, but for tree houses. Why they fucking have this show, I don't know. But they are fucking legit. They are legit. People have like
I have
high speed internet and like flat screen TVs up in their fucking tree houses. What? Why? No one cares, but they did it.
yeah.
I would go treehouse.
people do care.
All right, Shayna.
People like-
Yeah. This rich guy has a fucking $800,000 treehouse. Congratulations, rich guy.
I actually
Dick.
have for the last like 15 years. I've owned I have a coffee table treehouse book. I would definitely live in a treehouse.
Hmm. All right, Jason. Treehouse or cave?
I mean, I'm gonna go treehouse because like the metrics, like for a scale for them is like for a treehouse, it's like from like Peter Pan to like fucking Avatar. You know, how is cool is your treehouse? And then like cave, it's like from Al Qaeda to North Korea. How cool is your cave? Like, I'm gonna go treehouse. Like,
Do you want to
Al
be a
Qaeda
hero or a villain?
yeah, exactly.
Al
Like,
Qaeda to Golem from fucking
yeah,
Lord of the
exactly,
Rings.
right? Like,
Who's
fuck.
cave to get?
I'm going to pick cave because I think my house would not be defeated by a hatchet.
I mean, that's fair.
Fire.
Plus,
You didn't say it
Batman
had-
does live in a cave. I forgot about that.
You never said the treehouse had to be all the way up in the tree. I could make it just a step going into my treehouse around this awesome tree. Ta-ta! Get a giant redwood and just carve out the middle of that son of a bitch.
Right.
Game time.
So addressing the chat here, Twisty says treehouse. Resin asks if the cave is bear free, and I would assume yes.
That's up to you.
That's
If
right.
you
That's
want
really
that
up to you.
bear,
Yeah.
that bear's yours.
I mean, if there is a bear, instant bear rug, right? Like, perfect.
Zod 88888 says the super cave in China that it's so big that it gets its own rain. That sounds
Yeah, that's kind
awesome.
of fucking tight, actually.
Geeky says it depends. Is it a cool cave or a tree covered in angry bees? It's really whatever you want it to be. TTKLM says cave because you can expand by mining and then skills from them skills from RuneScape.
Yes. Oh shit, that's a great answer.
Shut up, Alexa. Thanks.
Yeah, but to go to the other part of that, can't be hit by lightning or fire. But if I start a fire at the start of your cave, you need to leave your cave now because
Right.
it's filling with smoke.
If I
So-
start a fire at the start of your treehouse, you need to get out of your
Yeah.
treehouse. Like,
No, yeah, fire wins. That's what I'm saying. Fire beats both of these.
right, but a
There's
hatchet,
no escape
hatchet does
fire.
not defeat cave. Anyway,
I will say that I wouldn't
I would
want
take
to
that
live in
bet.
a treehouse if there were fire hawks around or whatever the fuck they were called.
I wouldn't want to live in a treehouse with all you people in it.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah, that sounds
Talking
more
about
racist.
fire burning it.
all right. Would you rather be able to fly or be invisible?
Shit.
Fly.
And this is Jason.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all going to fly, right?
Fly.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
I
as
think
cool
I'm-
as being invisible would be,
Right.
the ability to fly. I mean, it's that would just be so legit. I mean, wait, okay. So, question: being invisible is literally being you can't be seen. Yeah.
When you want to,
Yeah.
How
right?
fast?
I mean,
Yeah. How fast can you fly? It's just like the smell is at the speed of
So,
smell. You're like,
Okay,
"Ugh."
so there's
Right.
like things
Like-
attached to it, right? You can only fly when you're super excited, and you're only invisible while you fap. So like,
So I'd
God
always
damn
be
it.
invisible.
right. No,
I'm invisible. You
Wes just disappears.
right. But no, it's like, okay, so you can fly like, we'll say Peter Pan, right? So you've got
Cool.
like the fly around, right? And invisible like the guy from the Invisible Man, right? I think I would pick invisible because I would be able to answer a lot of goddamn questions.
such as
Just like go hang out.
There
in the
is
fucking
a G spot. No,
hang out in the Oval Office, right? Just listen
Yeah,
to shit.
Obviously, Jack.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel like they have some
True.
infrared in there though.
They have- it-
I
right?
feel like with both of them, we're gonna get in a lot of trouble.
right.
Can I get a DUI for flying home drunk? Just fucking hammered. I'm just flying home, guys. I'll be fine. End up in.
All right, we got quite a few flies, quite a few
Not again, not
invisibles
again.
in the chat. It's yeah. This question is a good one because both of those are desirable abilities. I'm gonna be every time that I'm not using my invisibility, I'm gonna be like, man, I gotta walk. I wish I could fly, right? But then every time I want to knock one out behind the dumpster, I would be all like, man.
You just do it. It's a dumpster. It's pretty tall.
I mean, if you could fly, you could just like
Go
do
high
it
enough.
really
and
high up
just
in the
bounce.
air. It's not a bird. It's not a plane.
So the geeky
Goddamn.
trash says invisible because it's introvert heaven. But while I agree with that, I think flying would be too. You're in a situation, and same with what Twisty said. You get
You-
to your destination, but it's like, how about you just fly the fuck away from all the people? You get away from the awkward
Because everyone's
situation.
gonna be like, holy shit, they just flew. And then you're gonna have a bunch
Right.
of people following you.
But not if you're masturbating and you go invisible.
I'm
Oh,
not sure.
To be fair, if you just start flying and you pull down your pants and start shitting, I think people are gonna leave you alone too. Just master one out.
Holy crap, that guy can fly, but he's also pooping. So I mean,
It's also
I'm torn,
Just
right?
see that guy that can fly? Yeah, he's a real asshole. He shit on my car.
All right. Last one, and this was West Shane Jason. West Shane Jason. Would you rather visit the moon or go on an all expenses paid vacation anywhere on Earth?
Moon, dude. Fuck Earth. I mean, Earth is beautiful. It's wonderful. I'll probably never make it back from the moon. I would do moon.
All right. Shayna.
Moon,
Moon.
hands down. Oh yeah.
Wes.
I would go to the place where they staged the moon landing.
You bud.
Get to just go there. Hey, look, I'm on the moon. Then, go to Six Flags and enjoy that shit too.
So
Right.
you're talking like Harvey Weinstein's fucking basement.
Right? Just,
Right.
hey, look, I found it. Later, guys. Gonna go have fun now.
I'm in Cali, so
All right, I'm gonna probably also say moon, right? So
yeah.
TKLM
I mean, it'd be awesome to leave the
asks
planet.
if it's first class flights. And yeah, all expenses
yeah, of
paid.
course.
Whatever you charge. Yeah. Or this could be a really crazy
you're going
week
to
with
the
some
moon,
lady
it's
boys.
first
Right.
class all the way.
I'm just Roy Moore in it. Just not touching kids, right?
God damn it.
Jesus
Just-
Christ.
Just hanging out, not touching kids.
I'm gonna get my most fucking just slow speaking friend to watch me not touch kids.
Man, that fucking interview was too good. Where
Yeah,
it's just-
he
and then we were gonna go to the
Did.
whorehouse, but he did not.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what are you doing?
Right. All right,
You are
everybody.
not helping your friend, sir.
People are asking how long the vacation is, and the vacation's going to be 2 weeks. So if you think about it, then you'd like to know, 2 weeks paid vacation, all expenses paid,
However
anywhere on Earth.
Stay
however
as
long
long
it takes
as
to
you
get
want.
back to the moon and back. I
All
mean,
expenses
that,
paid.
that long.
Twisty says vacation to the most expensive resort in the Swiss Alps.
All right. Well, sorry, babe, but I'm leaving you for the moon.
Exactly. Oh.
I hear the sound of something.
Straight garbage gamer. Thank you very much for joining the Illuminati. But I love your username. That's
That's
fantastic.
pretty
Good one.
amazing.
All right. Yes. So we're gonna move into everyone's favorite section, the time when we all get to go be the change. Thanks for the X3 or X3L drop by. So be the change is where we're gonna go through petitions on change.org, and we're going to see what people are trying to make a difference on here. Yeah. So
Let's do it.
every time, we're always still gonna cover this because we'll get to 100 one of these days. We're at 41 now. We're working on it,
shit.
right? Yeah.
Took one a week, right? We're doing great.
Exactly. But one day we're gonna see if we can get to 100 signatures and find out what the hell that does, because it says let's get to 100, and we've never seen any of our petitions go that far. So the first petition I've got from users here. So this is petitioning to change water to liquid ice. Why is it called
Okay,
water
okay.
when it's really liquid ice?
I honestly expected a counter petition to your petition. We need 100 signatures before they get 100 to take down their petition. They'll never know what happens.
All right, I'm gonna start that one tomorrow to get them to get us to take down our petition, right?
I'll do that one actually. Fuck
All
you.
right, all right. All right, so if you want to vote for some of these that are these important things, the links are being placed in the chat. So that one was a really simple one. This one here, once it loads up, is to have Trump, the Walt Disney Company, and quite a few other people make Shrek a Disney princess. They've added.
All right.
This has been Trump.
What's up with that picture?
What do you mean?
What isn't
Yeah.
up with that?
Sex drugs.
Sex drugs. So, I'll put the link in here real quick. This has been a troubling issue that needs to be addressed. Shrek has all the qualifications to become a Disney princess, and here's why. The qualifications, of course, it resets on my reading.
Fuck
here.
you, Sasha.
The qualifications are that you have done a noble action or is royal, has an animal sidekick, good box office reviews, is a woman plus a woman. I don't get what that is.
What?
Anyway,
Woman
Oh,
plus
and
woman
is a
equals
human plus a woman?
and is a human. Okay, there we go. I didn't see
doesn't make
human.
sense. Still.
Right.
Plus a women.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He has a talking animal sidekick, right? The donkey.
But right there, said he.
Yeah.
Right. They'll cover
boy.
it soon. They'll cover it soon. 2 is they have great box office reviews, right? There's many movies. He married a princess, which makes him a royal. He saved a princess, which makes them do a noble action. And he's human-like. Ariel is a princess and is not a human, so this can slide, right?
That's fair.
Disney did not want the reputation to be discriminatory, so they should not assume his gender, thus allowing the girl idea to work.
But they've assumed his gender.
Yeah.
multiple times.
Right, but they should stop doing that so that he could become a princess.
God damn it.
Here are some of the benefits of him becoming a Disney princess. She will look great in a dress. She is pretty thick. She is known for teaching morals, and she is a good role model.
This is so strange.
Moral example teaches us that it's what on the inside that counts. Lastly, this would bring diversity among the other princesses and would help promote change among society.
Right.
Right, crossdresser
There's
princess
already-
Shrek.
Yeah, I feel like there's pretty good diversity so far.
I know. I'm like,
Well, how many other
They've hit
cross-dressing?
interspecies.
Right, but cross-dressing ogres? Do they have any cross-dressing ogres?
they do.
Equality.
Shrek's wife.
Nailed it. She's technically a Disney princess.
I know. That's what I'm like. What
Nolan
the
boy.
fuck? You don't get
Yeah,
two.
I'm
fucking
starting now.
princesses.
Now I'm starting a counter petition.
I am, dude. I'm thinking about it. Shrek isn't that good to get two princesses in one fucking two shitty fucking kind of okay movies.
Like, listen, this isn't Frozen.
I'll
This is
give
fucked up.
I'll give the dragon that marries Donkey. That's a Disney princess. I'll let that slide.
Why not?
Not Shrek.
Not Shrek.
Leave it alone.
All right.
Maybe the cross-dressing wolf. I'll make. Look at him.
Was this shit started by Mike Myers?
I don't know.
Yes.
Is
I
like,
really
I
hope-
want to be a Disney princess.
I really hope one of our newest guys who's attending is still here because we have a petition here to find a way.
Whoa, this one is jumping up as we sit here. It just went from like 50 to 60. Oh, 65.
No, it does. It just counts up while you like go in.
But yeah, I'm not sure
Well,
where it's at.
climbing up pretty
Yeah, it's
quickly.
still going. Still
Oh,
going.
actually, it is climbing. Hot damn.
All right, it's at 72, and it looks like 72 is where it's going to sit for a minute. So our problem is simple. We need to find a way. Fake queens and non-believers continue to try to trick us as we spit on them for doing so. The only way is our Ugandan Knuckles tribe to know what the way is by Donald Trump, the President of the United States, telling us via Twitter how to truly find a way. So, this is a petition to get the President to tell the Ugandan Knuckles tribe where the way is. It is my favorite
fair.
position I've ever seen.
I signed it.
Excellent.
I did not sign the Shrek one
Oh,
Good call.
because
All
that's
right.
just fucking white privilege. I don't know how.
green
Greenish.
privilege. Greenish privilege. All right.
Kermit the Frog's already addressed. It's not easy being green. Get over it, Shrek.
Here's another one. This is a petition to shut down change.org.
I was thinking this would be a good one.
Every day,
Petition
billions
to
of
change.
people waste their time on change.org supporting real causes on a platform that doesn't really make any difference. It's time to stop. Time for us to come together and put an end to this nonsense.
I'm so signing this.
But then how will we find a way?
Exactly.
Fair.
Oh, something better will pop up.
There we go.
Change.net.
Change-
Just sprouts right up.
Change.info. All right.
.org.
Now we're going to move
Backslash.
into the main damn story here. Stargate.
Right. That was a good. I was gonna. Is that Stalin? No,
Oh
I'm
my
joking.
god. damn.
Right off my comment last week.
That's
I
the
know
best.
Saddam Hussein. Everybody out there.
Right.
Okay.
More like so damn insane. Am I right?
I
Weapons
know
of
that's
mass.
Fidel Castro.
God damn it. I thought they caught Barack Obama.
Isn't that-
They got Barack Obama.
Isn't that Abradoff Linkler?
Right. So, weapons of mass destruction, oil, to show the world how big their righteous dick is. Forget all that. The reason the U.S. invaded Iraq, because you guessed it,
Stargates!
Right?
Yeah!
we tried to go get their Stargates, right? All right. So before we get into the first video here, a little bit of, I got some videos, dude. The background of this story, right, is that the Gulf War was started so that we could recon into position and find out if Saddam Hussein had gained control of gained control of an ancient Stargate left there by, and we're not going to go any further into this, but the Anunnaki. Right?
God damn it.
We're skirting around the Anunnaki until the Anunnaki episode, and I'll let you know when that's coming. But this is they just happen to be part of this story. So, the Stargate is apparently under our control now, because that's why we aren't demilitarizing over there.
Oh,
because we need to control the Stargate.
Fair.
But yeah. So initial thoughts.
We can't let Russia get it, man.
Right. Initial thoughts, Wes.
So does that make George Bush the greatest president ever?
Pretty much.
He obtained a Stargate, folks.
Yeah.
Just saying. Look at it.
All right. Shayna, initial thoughts. Her initial thoughts are...
Yeah. This is actually like laughable. It's fantastic.
Oh, but I have evidence.
I'm so excited in the form of video.
Right.
That's kind.
All right, Jason, your initial thoughts.
I can't disprove it, right? So I'm going to keep my mind open on this one.
All right. Watch a little bit of this video. I know that the sound is a little quiet on the beginning part, but it'll go a little bit further.
Countries all over the world have took an overwhelming interest in Middle Eastern states. In particular, Iraq has been the place of constant power struggles. Why is that? Some people may be surprised to learn.
Hold on, is that? Yeah, that's. The background to this sounds like just a cacophonous garbage.
And was central to ancient activity, much like New York City is today.
Like, it sounds like it's double playing over itself, but there's no like background track for it to overplay over it. Hold on.
Is recorded in written history dating back 6,500 years BC.
No, it literally sounds like somebody's raping a fucking organ. Like fucking.
I'm not hearing that.
You don't hear
if
the
they were the
background
master
music?
of all instruments, that would be very pleasing.
Is even in the Torah, Old Testament. They made many advances, including math and astronomy, to name a few, and they may have even made alien contact.
No, so you guys aren't hearing that, Wes? Are you hearing
That's all
that?
I hear now.
Yeah, I was not listening to it before.
Jason, can you hear that now?
Yeah, but not as loud as you can, I think.
You know that sounds crazy, guys, but what if it were true? What if we were to tell you that the power struggles in the region surrounding modern-day Iraq is the direct result of the search for ancient technology? What if we were to tell you that a Stargate portal was discovered there in the 1920s, and for 100 years, the search has been on for technology that could change the course of humanity?
Right, so
I'd
the
say you're
1920s,
lying.
the 1920s, they discovered a Stargate, and then the Iraqi people have been holding on to it since, right? But dude, my brain is all melted now because it's fucking stupid. It literally sounds like a clown was having sex with the fucking soundtrack, right? Like, I watched this earlier and I totally missed it, dude. Is this some subliminal messaging shit that fucking melts your brain?
Right, the more you watch it, the more you hear it.
Right, and the more you're
instantly. I was like, this guy's voice is a little high. Sounds like a what the hell is that music?
If you play it backwards, it's like Stargate SG-1, buy it on DVD, Blu-ray. Richard Dean Anderson deserves a Golden Globe.
Probably says they found a way.
They found a way.
They found a way.
Just wait till you guys hear this. In 2003, in direct response to the attacks in New York City, American
What
and
the
British
fuck?
troops invaded Iraq. Within weeks, the two armies crushed the Iraqi army.
Dude, I can't hear any of the words he's saying
I
anymore.
have no idea what is happening in this video. Not true.
This is the soundtrack to the Florp.
I was trying to pay attention to the words and I just can't.
Oh, that's super sweet. Was great intro.
All right,
Way to
we're gonna fuck this fucking video.
Oh, it's
I
hilarious.
can't even watch it.
What's about to happen?
Oh
A dance party and a.
yeah. So CERN is a recreation of the Stargate.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right.
CERN admits the collider is a Stargate. Loving it.
Super deep into that fucking video with the soundtrack. They say some shit about CERN, and I was kind of like, which leads us to our next video, but I can't get there. That's like fucking a minute and a half more of that sound. I might die. Like,
I really just want to find that soundtrack and have that as our intro music from now on.
I'm sorry, guys, but that shit's fucking melting my fucking skull. Yeah.
No, you're good, man. I couldn't hear it as
This is
much,
a
I
joke
guess.
that was on April 1st, but it's still up on the 4th. It's incredibly irresponsible of CERN. But if you continue to read this, you'll see things like several kilometer long particle collider and things like it's a veritable Stargate, which in turn is explaining exactly
They
what the
even
Large
use
Hadron
the word
Collider is
Stargate
trying to do. This
Right.
particle accelerator
on this
a veritable
article that he
Stargate, is
found
thought to have
somewhere.
served as a portal into the solar system for higher technologically advanced civilizations with the aim of colonization. The papyrus, which was recently deciphered, indicates that this powerful magnetic field and the movement of the particle
We're gonna go
Anything else?
past where this guy's at.
only what they're trying
So-
to do. CERN's website, you can still click on the link. It was posted on the 1st. They like to do things like this, but it's incredibly irresponsible. Or maybe they're trying to
Because they didn't take it down 3
Right.
days later.
Exactly. So because, as you can see, it's not the April 1st anymore, and you can get pardon me, you can still get to this article. Therefore, it's real.
Right.
Right.
Some people.
All right. Our next video, once it loads up. If it ever loads up, goodness gracious. PowerPoint crash? It may have. We'll find out very soon.
PowerPoint, find a way.
Exactly. PowerPoint, do you know the way?
Find a way.
And we get sacrificed to the devil. Drink his blood. Nope. Yeah, there it goes. It finally crashed. It took a minute. It had
You're
to
eating
like.
Gamble chocolate, Jason?
Yeah.
This one has toothpaste.
All right, I'll be right back.
I believe in you. Don't worry, right when you get back, you'll actually be leaving on your camera. So
I know, right? He poops quick.
All right, open up PowerPoint. Where are you at?
right there, PowerPoint.
Wait, is there an almond? There's no almond. Oh shit. Well, too late. Sorry, babe. Love you.
As you hold it up to the camera and eat it.
No, like, okay, look at this package. It's got words on one side and words on the other. I'm not that smart. I only read this side. No, wait, this side that doesn't say almond, thinking that it was the same all the way across. It's not. Damn, no wonder. I was like, this cherry tastes not like cherry.
It's goddamn toothpaste.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Crest?
They just put random crap in chocolate and hope you
Right.
don't notice.
I know.
Nobody will know. All right.
Jelly beans taste like farts.
As you can see, I've got some really reputable looking evidence here.
Looks
Is
like
he
a
about to
relative
drink a
sage.
small vial? Is he about to drink a small vial of something?
He looks like that guy.
My ideas are good. Hi.
Good morning. I think it's morning.
Oh my god, this guy is high as shit.
Good morning. I think it's morning.
I think it's morning. I took a lot of sex drugs last night and started molesting myself, so I have no idea what happened.
Right.
I didn't give consent.
I started sticking my dick in a Stargate, and here we are.
I just turned invisible. Like,
It's invisible. I don't know if you can see me.
In regards to the post I made just now about Saddam Hussein owning a possible Stargate that they found in Iraq, and I believe that it's true because when we invaded Iraq in the Gulf War, we ransacked Baghdad's Museum of History and took all the artifacts he had there regarding the Sumerian and some of the tablets there in the hopes that we would find.
This all started with Zachariah Sitchin.
Some.
oh yeah,
Motherfucker.
He sounds slightly Eastern European.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Well, Zachariah Sitchin's the one that was the first translator of Sumerian texts and then made up all that fucking Anunnaki shit that I was talking about earlier.
Right.
He wrote the 12th Planet.
Right.
And it's just so fucking insane to me that, like, it's traveled this far. Like, this guy's posted on YouTube, what, 40 years later?
Yeah, exactly.
Popped up on a bunch of fucking bath salts and shit.
I want his shirt. Not gonna lie.
It's actually
That's a
pretty
legit
sick.
shirt.
It is.
Why an Eastern European has that?
Right.
I mean, he might not live in Eastern Europe. Right? Might just, like, have that accent.
So,
Right.
yes, I do believe that there was something of value and importance when we raided there because there was no military target there. There was no need for them.
Can
to
we pause
go
real
into
quick?
the capital.
Let's just look at a ceiling with the cardboard Sony box cut out with, like, tinfoil in the middle. Above his head.
That's a blocking device.
It is, dude.
He's moved past tinfoil hats.
He
He's
doesn't
got-
want to get Stargated up.
Dude, he's transcended the fucking the levels of tinfoil.
Yeah. It's like everyone knows it's peanut butter in a Sony box, you fucking morons.
Maybe if I masturbate, they won't be able to find me because it'll be invisible.
To Baghdad's history museum, you know, come on. What military target could there be in a history museum? You know what I'm saying? And they totally destroyed the rest of what they didn't take, so that nobody else.
So does he think every time a military goes into a history museum, it's because it's a military target? That's
Yep.
fucking logic right there.
Yeah, well, I mean, what the hell else would the military be doing there?
Right? There's no valuables in a museum.
All right, we're gonna move on from that guy because the only thing I can find uncreditable about this guy is that he recorded this video, then took a look at it and was like, "Yeah, that looks convincing." Anyway,
Yeah.
He like didn't back up anything.
Yeah, goodness gracious.
all right,
I think that all the time about people. Like that's the take you took and said that was what I was gonna use. Solid
Right.
choice.
exactly. You did it, buddy.
Yeah, you figured it out. You nailed it first try. Way to go.
He's an Eastern European poop farmer.
Right.
He doesn't have a whole lot of brains.
Too busy making sculptures.
Yep.
All right. This is Stargate found under Great Pyramid. Now this one's loud as fuck.
Loud.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Our audience might even be able to hear this one.
Right, exactly.
It's a treat for you guys.
Enet's asking if we've watched all of Stargate SG-1, and the answer is no. Instead, I had sex once. So.
Once ever.
Yeah. That's the
Let's hear it again.
That's the qualifier for Stargate SG-1. But no.
Sex one. It's pretty funny, that joke. I think SG-1 was alright. It wasn't great. It was like fucking Buffy the Vampire, right? Like, for the time, it's all we had, so we had to just like bear through it. But to today's standards,
right?
It's no Game of Thrones, you know.
It's no Game of Thrones.
It's barely even Highlander status. Come on, guys.
It's closer to The Room than yeah, exactly.
I like Farscape more than Stargate.
I was doing some.
Voyager is greater than SG-1. That's like saying being in a wheelchair is better than having one leg.
All right,
like, what?
We're gonna
both of them are shitty situations.
I disagree. You could get a prosthetic leg and still walk around. What are you doing? We're
gonna interrupt this presentation on Stargates here for a second. So, real quick, this is a pop culture question, and it's gonna involve Stargate. But okay, so Wes, what was your opinion on Stargate? Good or bad?
I was told to watch it, and then I didn't.
Okay.
So, sweet. I mean, I don't have an opinion on Stargate.
Fair enough.
Literally,
Shayna,
care a lot more about it.
It's okay.
All right.
I remember watching it. It never really sucked me in.
All right, Jason.
What's the question?
Is Stargate as a whole good or bad?
Like the movie or the show?
As a whole, the entire thing of Stargate.
Oh, you
right?
Can't do that because I like the movie.
Right. But I mean, like, if you add it all together, right?
It's shit. It's garbage.
Okay. And then how about the Netflix series Iron Fist? And we'll go with Wes.
I didn't. I after watching almost the only one I haven't watched yet is Jessica Jones and The Defenders. So I watched all of the rest pretty much.
All right.
I would say it's out of the ones I've watched so far, the least appealing to sit down and watch again. Like I would rewatch Luke Cage,
but good or bad?
I didn't like it that much. I thought that they didn't do well writing it.
Okay, Shayna, have you seen Iron Fist?
I have not. I heard it wasn't very good, so I haven't given it a chance.
And then Jason.
I watched 15 minutes of the first fucking episode of Iron Fist, and I was like, this guy's a cunt, and I never watched it again. Right. I did, on the other hand, watch that follow-up season where everybody's together.
Defenders.
It's called Legends of Dawn or whatever.
Defenders.
Yeah, it was
Legends of Dawn.
Yeah, I don't know. The only show I'd say I've liked so far of all of them is Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and half of The Punisher.
All right. Well then, okay. So none of you have sufficient data for the whether or not you're a garbage human being test. So.
I have the pinnacle. Do you put the cereal in first or the milk?
The cereal.
Yeah, what are we,
cereal?
Some kind of fucking monster?
I've met people, dude. I've asked
that just don't understand physics.
They're like, oh yeah, you put the milk in so that the cereal doesn't get soggy. And I was like, cause you're a fucking psychopath? What are you talking about?
Right? 10 minutes to pour the cereal into the bowl?
Right.
What the fuck?
Goddamn psychos.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, that's some fucking crazy shit.
But anyone who thinks that Iron Fist is bad and that Stargate is good is a piece of garbage that doesn't understand how the world works. So
doesn't understand like the difference.
Right. You can feel indifferent about either of them and be fine, but that specific setting of good Stargate, bad Iron Fist makes you a pile of garbage. So,
I don't know. I would say that I like Stargate loads more than Iron Fist, though.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Well, how about this
And
question?
I still don't even
How
give a
does-
shit about Stargate,
how
but
does
it's like
Stargate-
so much better than.
How does Stargate
Well, that
compare-
makes you a piece of garbage, Jason.
Okay, that's fine.
Wait,
That
how does-
that show was really bad though.
It was
Sorry?
really not that bad. It's just people do not understand the hero's journey.
No, it was just I get it. It's
You gave
just
it.
like,
You gave it 15
really?
minutes. You gave it 15 minutes during
Yeah.
the setup of a story that no one knows because no one read Iron Fist but me.
Oh, I got it.
Can
I think we just stumbled onto the problem. You're the piece of shit.
Whatever, dude. Iron Fist is the shit.
Iron Fist is a legit hero. I like the comics that feature Iron Fist, but as I mean, his story arc, I guess, is just a little takes a little too long to get into. Like, he doesn't even use his powers until the 7th episode, and it's to block one knife. Fuck
Right.
that. Crush a skull. Do something better with your life. You're just sitting here like, that's death. Fuck you. Do it.
I'm sorry, Dragon Daughter. Well,
Oh yeah, go for it, Shayna. Sorry.
Okay.
no,
No,
but
I was just gonna try to bring in. So, how about to clarify? Is Stargate better as a show from its period of time it came from compared to the other sci-fi at its time, compared to Iron Fist and the rest of the comic book shows in its time,
oh hell no.
which is probably worse? I'm gonna say I don't actually know because I haven't, but I think that's a more viable way.
Star
to frame
Trek
that
exists.
question.
So there's like a piece of of sci-fi there that totally gets in over this that comes around and slaps fucking Stargate around. So like
Yeah, see, Zod, that was the problem I had. I thought he was a whiny little white boy bitch.
dude, I do
But
not understand
I have the
any
same
of that.
problem with like fucking Peter Parker and shit.
He
and
literally
Luke
like
Skywalker.
he literally
He's
like
the fucking
doesn't
Luke Skywalker of Marvel.
he literally doesn't whine like once the entire movie until the very end when he's in that depression, right? Like it's like, but you've seen 15 minutes in. He doesn't whine once. He just tells everyone he's the Iron Fist. He literally
Yeah,
is
he's all whiny
confident.
to the homeless guy. He's like, oh, nobody's treating me good. And then the homeless guy's just got like a fucking Samsung S8. I'm just like, what? Like, that's why you're homeless, asshole.
Right.
Sorry. That's not fair to him. Maybe
Nizmagifa,
it's
hey,
not
thank you very much for
job.
joining. We are currently on a tangent that I started for some reason, and it was because I really hate Stargate. And today we've gone through quite a bit of fucking news, and then we've moved into talking about whether or not Iraq actually has a Stargate. And just to address the question that's eventually going to come, yes, this is a parody, and yes, we are definitely doing satire. So, because there's no Stargate, that's not a thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna agree with Zod. Iron Fist true power was white privilege.
I know, that's what I was thinking too, dude. He's the Batman, dude. He's totally Batman.
Fuck, dude.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying that the
Thank
people
you.
who wrote the idea behind Iron Fist weren't fucking doing the exact same thing that every other hero did, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
He's ironless man, right? Like he's Iron Man without a suit. He's fucking
Except he's not as smart.
right. Only he kicks 6 times more asses than Tony Stark, right? Like without the Iron Man suit. If you give Iron Man
like
the iron suit, he's
Superman
going to
without
beat.
his powers.
But what I'm saying, if you give Iron Fist Superman's powers, he's going to beat up Superman. You give Iron Fist the Iron Man suit, he's
That's
going to
like-
beat up Iron Man because he's then
Doesn't
going to
even
be a
make sense.
ninja robot.
No,
That doesn't
but
make sense.
Then
If you
Tony
gave-
Stark turns off the suit and he's stuck in a suit. See?
Yeah, exactly. And
Right.
then he self-destructs.
Anyway,
and blows him the
This
fuck
is
up.
Iron Fist is dead.
this is we've gone way too
Sends
off the
him into
deep end.
space. He sends Iron Fist straight to the sun.
Right, but he's got Superman's powers now.
True.
Whatever.
Yeah, but it's a red sun.
Yeah,
so-
whatever. It
Right,
doesn't
exactly.
matter. We're arguing about stupid, nerdy shit.
Right.
None of us have been laid.
Right, exactly.
I have a kid. I can prove I've been laid.
Yeah, I know. Totally. I mean, obviously, we've all been laid. I'm just saying. The level of nerd.
All right, so this guy's
direct result of the lack of any real evidence for their function. However,
No
what
way.
if I were to tell you that the pyramids were a sophisticated protection structure built to house a once functioning Stargate transport system? A transport
Oh,
system or
right.
I'd say you're
Like-
fucking crazy.
I have found substantial Egyptian writings on highly developed knowledge of Earth, the stars,
Holy shit.
life, and
Is
death.
that another man
The
through a
eighth sphinx of
Stargate?
the ancient
Right.
Egyptians was a divine leonine beast, having two symmetrical torsos, each with its own head. The two halves of the acre were located on opposite ends of the horizon. One lying
Kate just said he's a sex haver, so it's an important thing. I figured I would mention that to everybody.
to the east, and one
Thank
lying
you,
to the
Tank.
west. According to the ancient Egyptians, each breast of the acre contains a portal or gateway leading to what they called an underworld. The sun was believed to pass through the eastern acre gate at sunrise. Then at sunset, it would pass through the western acre gate. This would mean that there is another sphinx. With the use of remote-controlled robots, red
What?
writings of an unknown
Right.
language have been
Hold
found
on.
within
That was a
tunnel
fucking leap,
systems
even for this
within-
guy.
Well, what
So
they're
the sun
saying,
passes through, meaning robots. Robots taking over.
right? You may have just slightly missed what he said there, but he was saying with the aid of robots, we've been able to see, right? He's talking
Oh,
about
okay,
us
okay.
using robots to dive
Got
deep,
it.
right? But yeah, no, I see where you could go with that.
Yeah. I was
We're
barely
being
listening to him.
robots.
The four
Right.
doors, still with their seals. Interesting to note, the tunnels in which these robots
Tate
traversed
can't hear
were
the
not
video.
big
Let me
enough to
turn it
fit
up a bit.
human. Yet they are scrawled in an unknown writing. These markings were found in a pyramid that the Egyptologists claim was built by Pharaoh Khufu. Almost immediately after this discovery,
Amidamara,
Dr.
hey,
Zahi Hawass,
Armadamara.
Minister of Antiquities, ordered that a wall be constructed around the pyramid complex, supposedly to protect the pyramids from being damaged by the public. It turns
Yeah.
out that these tunnels may lead to the burial chamber of an Egyptian god known as Osiris. It has also been reported by numerous sources that the US military and the CIA have been securing the pyramid complex, along with the Egyptian military. The document on the Egyptian mysteries by the 3rd century teacher
The document, Wikipedia.com.
Like,
Iamblichus describes the ceremony within the secret teachings into the mysteries of Osiris, the science of will. He states that a novice was blindfolded
Resin, this guy sounds exactly like every guy who does a top 10 video on YouTube.
yeah.
Now we're going to discuss top 10 times people pooped in lawns. Like,
and led through a door in the breast of the
The
Sphinx.
top 10
through
best
the gate
sex
that leads
drugs.
to a 4th place, and it may have all been thanks to a deity known as Thoth, who invented writing, medicine, magic, and the Egyptian
new rule for the drinking game. If you're watching this show and you want to drink, anytime that we make a callback to something earlier in the episode, that's a drink.
Okay.
civil and religious practices. And also the thing I believe they are hiding, a way of communicating with the supposed dead god Osiris. I suspect this was the creation of a portal.
Supposed.
He was said to have been a great magician
Armada
who
Mara.
knew all
Okay,
that
got
is
it.
hidden under the heavenly vault. With the help or teaching of another god, Anubis, he also created the first mummification rituals in Egypt. These entities, along with Thoth, created something that protected the moon and the sun from destruction by the god Set. If I'm correct in
Goddamn
my
Thoth.
translation,
Anyway, this video
You're
goes
not.
on to obviously prove that Egyptians made fucking
Stargates.
Stargates. But what I
Stargates with gypsies.
my final
Gypsy
piece of
magic
evidence
and
to
tears.
show you guys here is a totally legit website. Look at this thing.
Looks from 1992.
Right,
Right.
Did they
exactly.
use triplod.com to make that?
No, they use GeoCities.
Right. This was created in 2001 by Blue Knight Productions.
Oh my gosh. That's when I
Right.
was making a DBZ page for free.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's funny. I was making a Diablo page for my clan.
Right, exactly. That's what people were. I was just thinking there needs to be the 2 spinning Diablo circles here.
Yeah,
with
dude,
the fire
and, like,
on
the
it.
fucking fire.
Yeah.
Stay a while and listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone tell him
Amazing.
that CSS is a thing.
Right. Fuck.
So this there's a bunch of evidence here. This will be in the description of this video for anybody who gets bored and wants to see what people are absolutely bullshit. But so now that I have proved without a doubt that there's fucking Stargate in Iraq, this conspiracy theory, I found this one, right? And I was all like, there's totally this is too old to totally have stuff. Everything I've shown you is from the last 5 weeks.
What the fuck? Including this website. No.
Well, no, yeah,
2001.
exactly. So the website.
Did it come through the Stargate?
Right. The website is not, right? But, you know, all of the videos that I showed you, right, are from fucking the last, like, 5 weeks or something like that. So
That's so ridiculous.
people are still into this shit. But anyway, that
Wait, does that mean that Wes and I can get that Hawaiian shirt that Eastern European was wearing now?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's probably
Yes.
still on Amazon.
probably still on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dance party.
Yep. All right. Well, that does bring us to the end of the show. It's 9:07. We went a little bit over, but that's fine. I don't think anybody's got a problem. 22 viewers right now. I saw us up at 24, 25 a couple of times. Thanks everybody for tuning in. It's been super awesome. How does everybody else feel about today's episode? Start with Jason. How's your final thoughts? Oh shit.
I'm gonna mess this up with dance music.
Right.
I am thoroughly not convinced. Nice.
Right. I mean, that's how it goes.
Right.
Shayna, how did you feel about today's episode? I mean, even just all together, I think episode 22 was probably one of our best so far.
I enjoyed it. Wish my camera wasn't being so laggy.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
making
just
me a little self-conscious, but
maybe a couple things we can work on with that. So,
So something that I noticed is whenever they donate and that money comes up, they can't see us dance.
Right, and it's because I didn't build that for the 4-person. I built it for the 3-person. Because if you notice,
Right.
the far right side of that alert is see-through, and it's so that
Gotcha.
it won't go over whoever's in third camera.
So they got to see me dance every time.
Right.
You're welcome.
Makes sense.
Oh shit. Stephen Hawking just released a CGI video about how the Earth will die on a curiositystream.com. Excellent. And a
Nice.
bit. Excellent, thank you.
Nice
But
try, Net. Not gonna happen.
So
I do 10 now.
I'll be on later for some PUBG tonight. How about you, Pants? You doing that tonight?
Yeah, most likely for a little bit. What time is it?
In
9:09. I gotta go to bed at 10, so maybe not.
All right. So Pants is gonna baby out, but
Yeah.
dude,
Hey, I gotta get up at 6 a.m.
right.
I ain't fucking around with no 11 p.m. bedtime.
I hit 0.016% on TPP solos today.
Oh
so,
shit! Nice.
Yeah. Fucking. I mean,
That
it's
is
just TPP is
fucking
for
awesome.
practice for FPP. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. We'll be in the Discord. Oh man. I ain't gonna say no to those dimes, dude. I ain't gonna say no.
I'm gonna say no to those dimes.
That's gonna get us some new podcasting equipment here eventually, right? So,
I love that you donated 7 which is just 3 too short.
All right, so we'll be in the Discord for a little bit of an after show here in a second. So feel free to pop into Discord and hit into general, and we'll be there to chat with anybody who's interested in chatting. So
are we doing the raid or no?
Yeah, let's raid somebody. It should probably be somebody in our new community here. So let me.
Oh yeah, I hear that Pants for Forward guy's real funny.
That guy's a dick.
Right.
I'm actually not streaming, so
let's go take a look here. Find a community member to raid. Unciv is on. Let's see. Sergeant Sniper. Okay, there's that new Escape from Tarkov game that's running around right now. We could give Tilting Fairy a visit. He's been through us a couple of times.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, actually,
is he on right now?
I need to find somebody with 3x. Because
Okay.
Let me just look up X3L Gaming. I'll find the community here.
Ah. Well, thank you for the salute, sir.
I want to see if there's anybody doing a talk show, because I mean that's the best. Oh yeah. All right. Trying to get better. There's a guy playing fucking League, Fortnite. Let's just go look in talk shows.
All right.
I mean,
that's watch somebody playing Fortnite. I want to see this cartoony shit game. Try to be a real boy.
Fucking garbage, dude.
It's not garbage.
I heard a bunch of people talking about how it has like a higher skill cap, and I'm like, that's stupid. You're stupid.
Yeah, no. No. Have you played PUBG? It takes 10 minutes for the bullet to hit.
There's the Nintendo.
Playing on Xbox is so much harder too, because it's just like, oh, you want to swap one thing off of this gun to another? It's gonna take you 7 seconds, so find a place to fucking lay down.
There's the Nintendo Powercast going on right now. There is.
Can we watch a real game, like a PC game? I don't want to watch these little kid toy shows.
Right. There's this one called
WW2
Pirate Radio. Never know who will drop in. Let me pop this up on the screen, and everybody can tell me what they think.
What in the fuck was that? It was the city. When the fuck did that ever happen?
Where the hell were you guys? Giving out parking tickets?
When violence rules the city.
I don't know. He's
just
one man will.
I don't know what the fuck is happening.
What would this guy do with 22 viewers? He's only got 50 followers, dude.
Here we go, fucking blows mind.
Yeah, dude. We're gonna go see what Multi-Tapped is doing. Oh, Squabbly says get BTTV. What's BTTV?
He's doing it.
He's doing it again. Death Wish 2. The second Death Wish.
That doesn't exist if that's the case.
The Death Wishing.
Death Wish 2. A second wish.
A second wish of death.
All right, we're gonna panic this guy. Let's go get this guy here. Yeah, straight garbage gamer. We're looking for somebody to raid.
Well, I'm ready to join this raid whenever it begins.
I'm working on it.
I mean, why wouldn't we hit Tilting? Is that too much?
Tilting? Who's Tilting?
I know his show's a little bit different than ours.
Oh, Tilting Fairy?
Yeah.
I mean, like, we totally could.
See what he's doing. He's got no viewers.
Right.
Go rate him, dude. Tilting's fucking funny.
Yeah, straight garbage. We were looking for that. I was looking for somebody who had less viewers than us. I was looking at the X3 community on Twitch, and I didn't see anybody who had less than us until you get down to well, I mean, I guess let's see what we got. Maybe I could. Our cameras are gonna go wonky for a second. I'm just gonna go find somebody who says that they're live now in the actual X3 Gaming Discord. That actually on that. Let's there's now live bot or I'm love. Okay. Here's the thing. There's a new community we joined. They have a spot where you can post what you're trying to get. Right. There's a guy named Mr. Redbeard. Yeah, let's go take a look at Mr. Redbeard here real quick. See what he's doing.
Sweet.
With the levels, I'll tell you what.
Oh, what about this one?
Kinda. I think I have to hook up my other speaker set, honestly. Oh, okay.
Let's do this one right here.
Huh.
We got
Yeah, let's do this.
Napalm or Lexington.
Apparently he's playing with a couple of other of these guys, so this will be like a multi-run. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna mute him so that I don't kill everybody here.
Too late.
I like that he's listening to the Back to the Future soundtrack.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, just
Johnny Be Good.
That's the one. Okay.
All right, join the raid.
Yep. I hope I didn't screw everything up by accidentally typing in host.
Pretty good. It looks like almost everybody joined. There's
I click
one
leave?
communist traitor here, but
No, don't click leave.
No. Just wait. It'll end everything.
Just let it end. Just close your eyes and let it happen.
Right. It should automatically take us there.
All right. Skeptalk Radio.
Right. I think that should be the end of it. All right, I'm gonna go pop down into the channel.
Just into general chat.
Yep.
Is it general voice or just general?
General voice.
What's up?
Nice.
I linked that for you there, by the way, bud.
Nice.
Appreciate the bids, Dragon Daughter.
It's real, I
appreciate that.
I've got my
You're gonna make me have to go get some whiskey now.
got my
I have to
current
do some
song was
whiskey
turned
shots
on.
with you people.
It's all good. Okay.
Oh God, I love that Johnny B. Good. Absolutely.
All right, let me reset my sound system because otherwise I'm going to be broadcasting to all you guys real quick. So. I'm going to give him my Prime subscribe too. Got it sitting here.
What?
You giving it to him?
I can't give it to myself.
Give it to
Give it to
me.
Hoipa.
Are you an affiliate, Jason?
No, you fucking pleb.
No.
You fucking gypsy.
I totally
What
would
about
have.
Hoipa?
I totally would have. Who's Hoipa?
Hyper G.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to make a name for myself in this community so people start joining like all the time.
Yeah. Way to choose this guy who had 0 followers.
This guy had like 300 followers, man.
I thought this is the guy you said only had 50.
Oh
50
no,
followers.
no. This is a different guy.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's that guy that's in your channel.
If
I
you're having a
playing
moment,
game.
move your ass to the
Oh,
stream.
Mr. Redbeard?
Duke X Gaming has been a party guy.
Nice.
Vanderbilt hosted.
You see it?
Vanderbilt.
I just seen that name. You're
38
fucking-
viewers. What the hell is going on tonight?
He just arrived in your channel today. I got a notification on my phone because I didn't turn notifications off.
Oh, nice.
What a dick.
X3L blowing up.
Oh, TKL.
No. In this channel, Hadouken X Gaming playing with the guy you guys raided.
Are you guys still hearing me, or did I restart yet?
You're good, I think.
John, are you there?
Okay.
Did you see that guy's body just get launched by my grenade? You guys all missed it. You guys are all getting your host left and right. Too busy to see that awesome fucking body.
Yo, it's exclamation point SR. Drop a song. Get this party going. Hell yeah, beard life. Hell yeah. Hashtag beard
Good choice, Udo.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. We should start Beard Force hashtag.
Yeah, dude.
Random coming in with a raid now. 13 people. Jesus. What's up, everybody? How is it going tonight?
Fucking shots fired, pants.
Coming up.
What's that?
I said shots fired, pants.
What happened?
Twisty top hatter.
Ah, yeah.
Dude, for Christmas, I got one of those shirts that has like the different levels of beard, like hillbilly, ship captain, cheese. Like,
To see my neck.
I know we're good.
I love being able to follow now too. It's going well, Benjamin.
Like to see my neck.
That was actually one of the factors.
Fucking Wes.
Too much beard.
Redbeard's over there just
Like, it was too much.
Coming in here with that cleft chin.
we gotta overtalk. It's a Yeti. I have Redbeard at 20% on Discord.
Yeah, I need to turn him way down.
this
Yeah,
fuck.
These guys
Now
are
he's not even playing.
I'm glad that she got that.
Right? He's just dancing up against walls.
Yeah, she was having issues with it. You have to ask her for specifics, and I don't even know if she's gonna know how to explain it because she's always telling me I don't know this computer shit. I just click.
Yeah, dude, we blew this guy up today. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Just gonna keep hashtag. You can tell he tells me to stop.
Let's go.
You're geared enough to walk us through at least zone 1 to get some gear, right? We might want to wait till level 30 then. Well, we can
Yeah.
be level 30.
Well, I mean, we'll be in there with other level 30s, right? So.
No, get off the rope.
Or you can come play LMS.
Just, oh wow, dude. Oh wow, damn, he fucked me up. That shot fucked me up. Got too many
All that
chins for
stuff is the PETA emote? Okay. I'll have to turn that cap down.
Picking you up. Oh, you fucked up.
Dick beard fucked up.
Was a
Yeah,
PETA.
the shit's
Those mechanical keyboards.
It alright.
Oh, you have the same beard, bro?
The fucking worst.
Y'all gotta stop hating on it until you use them.
Dude, I got a
I
fucking-
bought one and I returned it fucking promptly.
I got a
I was like, God, this is trash.
$10 Walmart special, baby.
Yeah, and I got a Wu-Ting one and I was like, what the fuck was I thinking?
$14 Goodwill Razor Black Widow, fucking $120 keyboard. Tournament edition with blue switches. It's loud.
Yeah,
but
it's loud as fuck, dude. It's annoying as shit.
It's so fast.
Mine's
so
It's
fast.
not faster than any other keyboard.
Oh
Dude,
yeah, it is. It's
you can only push buttons so fast. Fucking
It's got
finger.
the 0.2mm switches.
Are you
to
like
make it
fucking-
engages so much faster than a webman. And it's a 1 millisecond board, so yes, it is faster.
I mean, yeah, I get that it's like milliseconds faster, but I'll be honest with you,
Your ping's
we're not
gonna
pro
eat that.
gamers. Fucking matter.
One, your
Yeah.
ping's gonna eat that instant.
Well, I used LEM on Counter
If you're
Strike,
on LAN, I guess.
which was
maybe.
competitive, pretty high, like 128 tick server matches. In playing for money, it does matter.
You weren't playing for money though, right?
I played CSGO for money.
You made money?
And lost, yeah, both.
I mean, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Like you went to tournaments that you paid for.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about loot crates? Because I'm not talking loot crates.
No,
'Cause you
I'm
can
talking
do
about
crates
like
without
joining
it.
I'm talking about joining in a tournament and
Like MLG and TWL and Cal and shit like that.
And Cal-Am, that's what I played.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I did that too. I did it with a normal keyboard and one shit though. Ain't need no fucking fancy mechanical keyboard sounding like a typewriter.
I entered COD contests and won.
Yeah, that's
without
what it
even
was.
having a computer.
Yeah, mine was a god contest actually.
Yeah, I console that shit.
Back in the day though. I don't think mechanical keyboards existed when I did that.
Yeah, they did. The one of the first first keyboards from Microsoft was mechanical.
Yeah, and that shit was terrible too.
that shit was absolutely terrible.
Hashtag first gen.
I mean, I don't mind mechanical keyboards as long as people can do their mic setup right and I don't have to hear them. Straight up.
You only
But
hear
as soon
mine
as
when
I can
key
hear
up
them,
for too
from
long.
now on I'm banning you. Like, no questions.
Immediate ban.
They're gone. No more Discord.
That's one thing that guy needs to figure out, that Redbeard guy, is that everybody else talking in his fucking chat was louder than him.
Oh, I used the laptop and got popped.
Yeah, it was actually confusing me for half a second. Because I almost thought I was still in the chat with you guys, but I wasn't recognizing the voices. And
Killed that guy. Headshot his ass.
Who are these?
Alright, hold on a second. Don't go forward. Don't go forward. Don't go forward. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Too late.
Sorry.
Too late.
Mrs. Redbeard doesn't listen. Hello.
Alright.
Alright.
Hey, give me 1 second. Mandible.
Doing exercises.
Fuzzy.
Well, guys, I think I will technically baby out and go hang out with my baby and my wife. You guys have a great night.
Have a good night, Wes.
Have a good
See ya.
Take it easy.
Bandaboo, you have an amazing beard. Thank you, Bandaboo. I appreciate that. Participant in Steel Gaming.
Medium
The
Gorilla
eyes of the
Glue.
Stone Cold Killer.
Nice.
Hato and Redbeard are off losing their shit. You're just unfazed. Oh, it's okay.
I haven't had that for a little while.
I mean,
Hey, Shayna,
kind of how
Yeah.
is it bad that that salt lamp is like literally inside of my computer case right now?
Nice.
What happens. Hey, you guys come over to Black Desert and I will
Present that, yeah,
show
actually.
you the ropes for the next year.
It's RGB, it matches.
Yeah.
No, it's sitting in the basement of the case where it doesn't really affect anything at all. There's not even a fan blowing in it,
So you're not
towards
learning
it.
anything right now other than
I just realized I don't actually start tomorrow till 9. Anybody want to play some PUBG?
Oh, damn it.
As well.
Udo?
Got nothing better to do.
Udo still?
I mean, I got TKL that was wanting to play.
Let's hop in there.
You guys are in a bad
Word.
spot down here.
Alright, well, it was lovely chatting with you guys.
Up there.
You too. Have
Yeah,
a good
you
night,
too.
dude. Thanks for doing the show. It was a fucking excellent show.
Yeah, looking forward to
You guys
Thursday.
have to let me
Much
know when
love.
you're coming.
Latest.
See ya.
Over here?
Yeah,
This-
Rising
on this side?
Yeah, they'll come across that bridge where we came from.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Didn't see that space bar. Alright, I'll keep you informed. Yeah, my bad.
we-
bro.
Do you have powered pigs
You'll
in
be
a
timed out, I
donkey?
think, for just a hot second. That's
Right. The kids go off to daycare and daddy does the work.
Say hello to my little friend. Oh yeah, Future's
Watch
so
this
bad.
slide.
Gotta wear shit.
Hello, Chew. How are you doing?
I need a drink.
Why don't you come into the window, little boy? I got something for you. It's not a sword or nothing. I'm not gonna cut your head off.
Hey, you stop bitching about getting shot at, motherfucker. You haven't been shot at
God
one time.
damn it, man.
Hear me?
Fucking camping up on the rocks, you piece of shit.
Oh
Nah,
my God,
I'm playing Last Man Standing by myself.
Oh, we got guys coming this
That's
side.
not
Oh,
good.
you already know. Okay. I look away 2 seconds, and of course they come fucking running.
Well, look at the right side. We're being power level so then we can then in turn around and power level you. And we're all 3 level 30. And
Fucking pig is a creeper, yo.
That you're gonna level even faster than we're leveling.
We'll be able to run like level.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll be able to play things on hard. Unfortunately, I'm not very geared yet, so. Yeah.
All right, Spitfire, take it easy. Thank you for the lurk. Glad for you stop in, hang out. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, Spitfire, appreciate it as well, man.